The following special may contain coarse language, offensive opinions, random nonsense, ridiculous shenanigans, and passionate rants. It should probably not be viewed by anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Are you ready?
We'll do it live! F it, do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Here we go.
Bitch, I'm a snake on grass.
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boys. It's Cyber Skull Media. We are back, and it is our Thanksgiving special. Welcome in, everyone. I am your supporting the 11-1 Kansas City Chiefs host, Thundarius, and I'm joined by my absolutely amazing co-hosts.
Support random stuff. Shades.
And I am a American citizen, and I'm Dylan.
And we are here, and we are late because Dylan's not home today, and his internet had a little issues. So he's coming to you live from an undisclosed location, and we're here now.
This is a nice chair.
Hey, as long as it works, we're good to go. Now, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Thanksgiving and pop culture. We're going to talk about our favorite Thanksgiving foods, and we're going to rank them on a tier list. So that may get interesting. There may be some fights breaking out over this. Then we're going to talk about what we're thankful for this year. So, with that being said, should we bring in our guest?
Sure.
Let's not
Right.
keep 'em
Well,
waiting.
we have a guest. His name is VHS Mikey. He is brand new to hosting on our channel. Let's bring him on in. What's up?
What up? What up? Oh, I got to clap too. I like how we have the same sound effect.
Right? I'm not the only one with a soundboard today, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Mikey's a pro.
yeah.
Oh, I'm smoking. I could tell it's hot in here because when it's cool, the smoke will lay down real low and look cool. But when it's hot, it just kind of blows all over like I'm Cheech and Chong.
You're not?
Well, maybe just a little bit.
Well, we've got something new this week that I fixed, or this month, and we're going to be able to do things like this. Pull up comments. Now, we may have to adjust them as we go, but DGZ said, I can already tell we're going to fight over the turkey rating. Well, we'll get there for sure. So you guys super chat, or I think I need to pull up a comment here and there. I will. Every super chat will get pulled up on screen today. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. Welcome in, everybody. We got a brand new member, Pip Levitt, if that's how you pronounce it, Levitt. Thank you for joining the Cyber Skull Mafia, which I think I changed to Glitch Gang, and YouTube didn't update it. And then we have Hummingbird Stones coming in with a membership as well. Thank you, everybody.
Man, chat is looking thick tonight. Looking
Oh,
scrumptious.
it'll keep climbing.
It will. It's going to be a good one today. It's going to be a good one. Whether we have a handful of people or not, it's still going to be fun. So,
Hey, Dylan,
well,
that sofa, that chair kind of looks like it might have had some miles.
It's It's not too bad. It's pretty comfy. It's
All
it's
right.
not my usual setup, but it's okay.
Well,
I-
would
I-
you
I
like to let us know who you are, what your channel is, and what you do, and then we'll move on into the first topic?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to tell you what I tell.
what your name
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the thing that disappoints women everywhere. Hi, my name's VHS Mikey. I run a VHS YouTube channel where I kind of mystery science theater and kind of talk over the found footage that I run across. So I kind of scour the bins for all the weirdest stuff. And I'm always finding I'm always finding everybody's grandma getting it on. What I run into a lot.
Terrible.
Set that up.
Yeah, a lot of you grandma, I could tell why y'all here because your grandmas were putting in some work. Like on Dylan's chair there.
I'm gonna come.
You better get up, Dylan. That's not safe.
It's gonna be like
can't, I'm stuck.
Velcro when he gets.
Well, hell yeah. Well, Mikey does YouTube. I threw his link in here. And if you guys rock with him, go over and subscribe to him today. He's going to come on every once in a while and join us for a bunch of fun. So, what is today's first topic? Thanksgiving in pop culture.
Yeah, I'm digging this. We got slides and stuff. This is like a professional show.
It's legit.
Right. Well, Thanksgiving is a holiday that doesn't get a ton of attention when it comes to pop culture, from music to movies, TV shows. There's not a whole lot out there. Now, when you Google it, sure, you get a bunch of stuff, but most of it's just like, hey, there was a Thanksgiving meal in this movie, so we're putting it in this list. So
man,
I
I should-
actually,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
I should have brought a bunch of wacky Thanksgiving movies. I brought stuff that isn't really that Thanksgiving-y, but they're the gift that keeps on giving for sure.
Well, I may just have an article from Screen Rant that share my screen here. 10 best movies that take place during Thanksgiving. So, why don't we go through them and see what Screen Rant has to say, shall we?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
So at
I feel
number
like I'm gonna
10,
disagree with a lot of these.
right. At number 10, we've got planes, trains, and automobiles.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
a classic.
goodie. Yeah.
We covered
Yeah.
this on the channel two or 3 years ago for Thanksgiving. Oh. One of our Steves said, "Do Americans eat turkey at Xmas? My family doesn't, but I don't know whose else's might."
We eat burritos at my
typically we're,
family because they're cheap.
My daughter just asked for chicken at ours actually today, so I don't know.
Typically, we do a Christmas ham, so we mix it up.
You kind of like that family that loves you and stuff. It fills your heart full of joy. You come in your house after a long day and you're
Yes.
greeted by your beautiful family and they run to you with excitement and joy in their eyes from seeing their proud papa. None of us have any of that.
Yes. I get that. I get 3 cats, 2 dogs, a gecko, a wife, and 3 kids. It's beautiful.
Mary
can
says, "Hey,
picture
from
it.
the UK, we're very envious that you get 2 holidays." Well, my waistband is not very envious of it, let me tell you that.
Yeah, I always get extra thick during the holidays for sure. There's a lot more to definitely get a hold of there.
My wintertime non-concrete working. Yeah, I definitely put on a couple pounds.
I gotta watch
Dude.
Got
my
a treadmill now, though. I got a treadmill in the basement. Steve said, "We have turkey over here in the UK at Christmas." Oh, okay. And R.I.P. John Candy, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, I should have brought my UK Christmas poppers. I bought a bunch of poppers because I added them as a tradition to my family.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
get a lot
You
of
know-
love from the UK, Mikey.
Oh yeah. I hang out with a lot of those people.
Yeah, I know the 80s video shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's your boy.
They're good. They're good peoples.
Yep.
And they let me on, and I can be I can be something else sometimes. So I'll be on anybody's show as long as they treat me good.
We love you, man.
I'm from Germany and the Netherlands and need to get educated on Thanksgiving, not a holiday we celebrate. There's Mr. K. Orakow, a longtime supporter of the channel now. And yeah, we celebrate it here. Pilgrims coming over here and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stealing
yeah.
what wasn't
Got a
theirs and
dog
making
going
a feast
insane.
of it.
Yeah, we don't need your kids to scam you for more presents. No one gives out presents over here, but
Christmas.
You get pumpkin pie.
Sorry, my dog was going insane.
oh, you're good. We all
Razzle.
love doggos.
Yeah,
So,
bring
Planes,
Razzle
Trains,
in.
and Automobile is a classic that we all quite enjoy. Then they've got Spider-Man from 2002, apparently.
Yeah. That's a stretch, man.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
I don't know about that one.
I
I'm
don't know.
giving him a thumbs down on that one.
I do love that
Yeah.
scene though when he just how he's like carving. He'll sees that cut on his arm, and he looks over and he starts bringing it all together for him. That's an excellent scene though.
I've got some
Yes.
Uncle Ben's rice, so that's fun.
The only thing I brought is some Lunchables.
Oh, heck
And
yeah.
As long as they're
it's-
not lunch lees.
No, I don't. And it had tape head inside it.
Hey.
Ooh. I still got to pick up my VHS copy.
Yeah, I had to snag one of those. I was involved in getting Tapehead 1 out, and the company I went through never came through for me. I gave them money, and they're just like, beep,
Yeah,
they just bounced
ghosted
on
him.
me.
Hey, you should show sometime that sweet cover art you made for that too, man.
Oh,
Since it never
yeah.
got to see the light of
I'll
day.
have
It's
to, I'll
beautiful.
have to have that ready for next time.
Yeah.
So Mary asked, which decade had the best festive films? I have no clue, man.
80s.
80s?
Yeah, 80s or 90s.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, number 8 is Dutch. Now, I don't think I've actually ever seen
I
this
don't
movie.
remember Dutch very well.
Oh,
It's okay.
that
Ed
one's
O'Neill.
old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an Ed O'Neill flick.
He's
What?
kind of an
I mean-
asshole in that one.
Yes, he's horrible.
I thought so.
Dutch is a film that explores the awkwardness and stress of sharing the holidays with family members that one might not have the most in common with. Right. Well, I'll have to download that one and give it a watch for sure.
Yeah.
Someone said Die Hard in the discussion. Hey, we are going to be
That's a
doing
Christmas
a
movie.
Christmas special, so we'll talk about that next month on here for sure. Number 7, the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I think this should probably be higher on the list than number 7, but I agree it's a good one.
Absolutely. It's
Uh,
been
Char-
around a long time. It needs to be
That
bumped
one's
up
out
for
there.
longevity. It's
Top
been
3.
doing its thing for a while. Yes,
Top 3.
I'd vote that way.
I'm going to vote Peanuts anytime I see it. Every one of their
Hell yeah.
specials is something that you play every year.
Right. You never miss out on some Charlie Brown, man.
1973. Holy shit, dude! I didn't realize it was that. That I don't know. It just seems like I know it's old, but it never occurred to me that it's even older than I am.
Out on some Charlie, but Woodstock and Snoopy, no way.
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 6 is Thanksgiving. Now, I know all about this movie, but I've never actually watched it. I know
It's
some
terrible.
of the iconic lines.
It's terrible.
I know it. I've heard it's terrible.
It's terrible.
So I will say the fact that this is rated higher than Charlie Brown is a sin.
Yeah,
That's unforgivable.
but
I'm
maybe we'll
looking
have
at
to
my
watch
video.
it in our Discord sometime.
It's a good time. I mean, it's fun entertainment, but yeah, you're not getting greatness out of that flick.
Oh man, I should have brought some of my Thanksgiving VHS tapes. I have all kinds of weird shit.
Says, not a movie, but the South Park Thanksgiving special is top of my list. Love me some South Park over here.
Did you ever play the Nintendo 64 game of that where you shot all the turkeys and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh man, the
did
thing
not.
was awesome.
Now, what do you think is number 5?
Man, I have no idea.
Home Alone.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, I haven't gotten to watch
Yep.
that one yet.
Oh, you
it's
haven't
so
watched
good.
it yet?
Is it good?
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty good.
Shades and I had already seen it. I watched it last year, but Shades and I sat down and watched it in preparation for this stream. And if you haven't seen the Eli Roth Thanksgiving movie and you're into slasher flicks, definitely give this one a watch. It is a lot of fun, and the kills are very, very creative and very well themed around the holiday.
Yes.
You want a synopsis to say Black Friday specials gone wrong, and someone wants revenge.
I dig the pilgrim motif. That's a good. No one's really done the pilgrim thing yet.
So this is based in Plymouth, and that is John Carver, a pilgrim who founded the town. And so people are wearing his masks around town for the celebration, and so does the killer.
Oh,
And,
that's cool.
Mikey,
It's kind of yeah.
That mask is right in your wheelhouse. It's like an old Ben Cooper style.
Oh
know, the-
man, I love Ben
plastic
Cooper
front.
stuff.
Kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of V for Vendetta.
It does a little bit. It does look a little bit like V. But it's definitely a good one. It's definitely worth watching every year. That's in my annual rotation now, and I never had an annual Thanksgiving rotation until now, and that's starting it off. So definitely highly recommended from over here. Grumpy Old Men comes in at number 4.
Grab me a Ben Cooper mask.
There you go.
Oh, it didn't stick to my head. That's
The Grumpy Old Man is in my list that I had written down here.
There you go. It says another film that uses Thanksgiving as more of a set dressing than a narrative core. I would say so, but who doesn't like Grumpy Old Men?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's
a
okay.
classic.
It's surprisingly good. Trying to get some duct tape here.
Oh, did you break it?
There we go.
There we go. That works.
I usually use Velcro, but I couldn't find any.
Grumpy Old Men's a timeless classic. Absolutely a fun time.
As a content
Number
creator,
3.
you always know to keep a roll of duct tape right by you.
Number 3, Rocky. I wouldn't have put this on my list initially,
Wouldn't
but
have either.
I'm not upset.
But like I said, we're putting it ahead of tried and true Thanksgiving themed movies. So
Right.
I disagree with the ranking system.
I think that got me started on Nerdy Girls. Like, oh yeah, I think I need to start checking those ladies out. You know.
Talia Shire.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Screen Rant whatsoever. The only good thing to come out of Screen Rant is pitch meetings. So Ryan George is an absolute gem.
I didn't even realize he was part of Screen Rant. I'm so dumb.
Yeah. His series pitch meetings started when he was working with Screen Rant, and now he's got his
Okay.
own channel for it. So
Yeah, I just watched his show. He probably still gets paid from them, don't he? Or
probably
did he just
he
leave
puts out great
outright?
content. I like watching him.
Yeah, of course. You watch the same shit I do.
Yep. All right, number 2, American Gangster.
Come
Another one I
on.
wouldn't have never put there.
They're
Listen,
not even trying.
this says
This is horseshit.
there's an on-screen preparing of a Thanksgiving feast. Okay, chat. What do you think about this list so far?
So we got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles at number 10. and
Right,
This is 2. Come
Yeah.
on.
right.
I have
This-
2 on my
who wrote
list that
this?
haven't even come up on this list yet, so we'll see.
Who wrote this? I got to find out who wrote this.
It's probably when they're
By
interns.
Alexander Valentino.
It sucks.
It looks like he
Looks
has
a
no
little
idea what
young.
he's doing.
Expertise
pour the
superhero
coffee.
Transformers horror.
He pours the coffee over there for sure.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna Google a bunch of things and write an article.
He's gonna end up being my boss one day. He's gonna bring up that comment from me.
Everybody at the office was sick that week.
This list sucks.
They didn't even include the most important Thanksgiving movie on the planet, and
got
that's
one left.
Dancing Grannies right there.
Dancing Grannies.
No, seriously, in this, if we're gonna go with this list, in this film, she's like, she's telling older ladies how to get in shape and stuff, and to work on your turkey gobbler. She keeps calling it this in right there. So I mean, that's as much of a tie-in as this is.
It's way more than American Gangster.
That is very fair.
Well, MRO says, MRO says turkeys remind me of I can't pronounce Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. Therefore, I cannot do Thanksgiving. And I mean, he's not wrong.
The Skeksis.
It's been a while since I've watched Dark Crystal, but he's not wrong.
I love that movie. It is so cool. Anything with puppets, I'm on board.
Yeah, Mikey and I have an affinity for puppets.
I don't have this guy rigged up, or I would do something silly with him. But
Mikey, he spent 6 months trying to get Caterpuppy into Tapehead 2. So
I did.
I know he loves puppets.
I think.
Should we see what's number 1 on this list?
Might as well see how they ruin it.
Maybe Tapehead 3.
Freebirds from 2013.
Okay, somebody with kids is going to know what that is. I don't even know what it is.
It's terrible. It's absolutely
terrible.
Shit. So he's supposed to be like the White House turkey, and they like try to get him pardoned or freed or whatever. It's not good.
Why isn't this a list of movies that everybody can watch rather than like, hey, the kids are going to go watch a movie, or us grown-ups, we're going to watch a movie? Like, come on, man.
Here's my reaction to this list.
You serious?
Yeah, this list is terrible.
That's a terrible. Like, maybe 4 out of the 10 are actual Thanksgiving films.
So since Dylan brought this up to me in a message the other day, I already had it prepped, and I think it works great for the person who wrote this article.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Perfect.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Uncle Baby Billy. You tell him.
Mike, have you watched Meet the Feeble?
Meet the Feebles is amazing puppet work from the dude that worked on Lord of the Rings, which you would never think he made it because it has puppet knockers in it. And anything with puppet knockers in it, sign me up.
Do you have to even blur those out?
Well, I know that they're kind of like Nerf balls with some little diddlers on the end, some gobblers.
Well,
I was just typing that I love Meet the Feebles, Joe.
my favorite puppet things ever was the episode of Angel where everyone's a puppet.
Dude, that was awesome. When I was a kid, I didn't appreciate it, but as an adult, I'm like, that's a master class in entertainment.
Well, this list sucks, but we had to cover it, and just to see what we thought, what you guys think. What would your number 1 Thanksgiving movie be? Let us know in the chat.
Here's my honest thoughts on this list. It's about as interesting as this boat of cheese curls I got earlier. Cheese curds. I didn't even know they were called a boat. The lady's like, "You want a boat?" And she looked at me and she's like, "Or do you want 2?" I was like, "Oh, come on, man. I only need 1 boat of cheese curds, dude." And that's how I feel about this list.
You want to know what my two were that weren't on that list?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. The number 1 that should have been number 1, fucking son-in-law.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jeez.
I'm gonna give you a puff of smoke for that one.
And then I got another one, 4 Brothers.
Okay, that was on some of the lists that I saw.
So starring Mark Wahlberg,
yes, sir,
and Garrett Hedlund.
That's wonderful.
Andre 3000.
MRO subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for your subscription.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah, we got to give him some gremlin laughs or something.
Well, Gatsu said, "I'm not American. I don't know Thanksgiving films." That's totally okay. That's what we're here for. And when we were doing intros, I had an extra intro clip queued up, and I forgot to play it. So should I just play it now? It was actually to introduce Dylan.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
never
check
too
it
late.
out. Let's check it out.
Well, if you want me to give you a reintroduction to our boy Dylan, here it is.
What's up? I'm Dylan, actor, tour guide, but mostly actor.
That's exactly what he said to me when I met him.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that movie is from, what's that movie from, Dylan? What's that scene from?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you better know that.
Sir, that is from Victor Crowley,
I know
the
what it's
fourth
from.
movie in the Hatchet franchise.
Come on, it's for engagement. I
Hey,
wanted
hey.
the chat people to tell us.
It's one of those things and your brain just like, my brain just started drooling out the side of my
There it
head.
is. It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Hey, if you didn't know, Dylan has a YouTube channel.
I got a YouTube channel. It's called Chillin' with Dylan.
Right.
I've been taking shades through the Hatchet franchise, and when we watched that movie again, I'm like, oh, dude, I got to clip all of these out for the stream, man.
Damn,
If
dude,
you guys,
smoke's hanging today.
right? If you guys have never seen the Hatchet franchise and you're into horror movies, do yourself a favor. There's 4 movies: Hatchet 1, 2, 3, and Victor Crowley. And Kane Hodder, the best Jason actor, is in this movie. He has some on-screen as himself acting. He also plays the villain, Victor Crowley, and it is by one of our favorite directors, Mr. Adam Green. And it's a shame. It is a travesty. It is a Travis sham mockery that Hatchet and Victor Crowley are not included in the all-time horror greats and that nobody talks about them. So anytime we get a chance to talk about him, we're going to talk about him.
I always talk about him. I love it. I love his work, especially Holliston. Oh, big Holliston fan
yes.
here.
Oh, dude.
I actually was scrolling through the Facebook earlier, and on a page that I follow, like that moment he fucked up or something like that, they were playing a clip from Hatchet. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's
I should
great.
have dug
It's
out
just-
my tape. I got a tape of Victor Crowley.
everything was on sale on Ariscope yesterday, and I was this close to pulling the trigger for $65 for all 4 movies autographed.
Man, I'm about
couldn't
ready to
do it.
give into a couple guys are selling VHS grab bags right now for like $40 and you don't know what you're going to get. And just the allure of what could be in there, I kind of want to pick some up.
Yeah. Yep. So Thanksgiving and pop culture. Shades gave a couple of movies. Are there maybe any other movies that people would watch around Thanksgiving, or that you guys watch around Thanksgiving, or anything about this topic you'd like to discuss? Anybody in the chat?
I don't watch Thanksgiving movies, but I start watching my Christmas movies this early. I just watched Christmas in Pac-Land today, which if you've ever watched it, man, I mean, come on, Pac-Man Christmas special. Who can't love that? I don't know. It's a lot of fun.
I've not seen that
Tennessee
one.
says, "Hola, Tados. Hope everyone is fine."
Hello there.
Hello there,
Hello there.
Todos means everyone.
everyone.
Fuck you. Fuck each and every one of you.
Well, if we don't have anything else along this topic, why don't we move into topic number 2 then, shall we?
Okay.
Topic number 2 is Thanksgiving traditions and favorite foods. So before I pull up the tier list, do you guys have any specific traditions or anything that you do every year for Thanksgiving?
So I have one that's very, very near and dear to my heart. On my mom's side, there's a big discussion amongst all of us cousins on who my grandma's favorite child is, or her favorite grandson. And I always say it's me. And the way I can prove this, I get a lemon meringue pie every year at Thanksgiving. Now, I have another cousin, and she swears that she's grandma's favorite. She doesn't get her own pie. And she also likes lemon meringue, but every year I have one that's just for me. So I get my own lemon meringue pie every year for Thanksgiving because grandma loves me the most.
Ooh.
Man, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's hard to argue.
PGZ said
It adds up.
ham over turkey. I can't argue with that. And then King Kiami Free says Thanksgiving is before Halloween, so we usually watch scary, spooky movies. Where are you from? That Thanksgiving
Canada.
is before Canada. Okay, I
Yes.
see it now.
Um,
Okay,
all of
shout out to our fans in the north.
Yes, a mutual friend of all of ours, Mr. Groovy Movie,
I was just gonna say groovy.
Yeah, Groovy and I were just talking a couple of days ago about Thanksgiving. You know, he wished me a happy American Thanksgiving. They celebrate their similar holiday in October. So as soon as I heard before Halloween, I knew it was a Canadian.
Groovy will be joining us on here one of these days, so
Dude,
it'll be good.
I feel I got my
Go ahead.
Maple Leafs hat on backwards, so I apologize, but I'm rocking my Maple Leafs gear. I love Canada. Go Leafs, go!
Well, shout out to our buddy Mr. Victor Ruiz. My grandma always says the favorite doesn't have to ask if he's the favorite. I'm the favorite. Well, congrats to you, sir.
Yes, that's what I don't ask. I just know.
Right?
I do a lot of
You just
telling.
know it.
But
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm my mom's favorite because she's always every time out my brother's over there, she's always yelling at him. And when I'm over there, she's always like giving me candy and making me my favorite, which ties into what we're gonna say. My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is Grebel bread. My family is Volgan German. We're people that moved to Russia during I forget, it was like in the 1800s, and they kind of got screwed over in Russia and they had to move to the States. And with them brought many other traditions that we still celebrate today. And one of those is grebbled fried bread. And oh man, this stuff is so good. I like to put beans and cheese on mine, but the rest of my family likes to put sugar on it. It's kind of like
What
a
is it?
donut. It's kind of like a donut, but flat like this. It's kind of, oh, it's just fried bread. And as a fat kid, I'm like, oh yeah, fried bread, we're in. Yes,
And you put
yes,
beans on it.
there it is. Grebel.
Pebble bread.
Ah, it's
Interesting.
amazing. It'll change your life.
That's
It's
a new
good
one.
on in any way, like with beans and cheese, or you can put glaze it up or whatever you want to do with it.
That reminds me of funnel cake.
I was gonna say.
That's because funnel cakes rule. Sorry, I played too much Fallout.
You say you were Vulcan Russian?
Volgan, Russia.
Oh, okay.
I can't do that.
It's like Volga River. Oh, Vulcan. Yeah. I was gonna do it, but I my hands got all messed up. I can kind of do it.
I can't do it.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I could do double Vulcan salutes. No, I can't do them. My hands started to twitch and shit.
That's man. Shout out to the grandmas. What's the bean casserole thing you all have? Sounds gross. Green bean casserole, and we will definitely get to that one in the tier list. It's
not
Green
definitely
bean casserole. It looks beautiful in the bottom of my trash
polarizing.
can. Yes.
I will save my arguments for when we get to the tier list. But Shades, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
Not so much anymore, but I used to. My family used to own the bowling alley, and so Thanksgiving we'd all show up there. Everybody bring food, do some bowling, play the video games, hang out. It was pretty awesome.
All right, we got a tie in here because I also have a family that owns a bowling alley, and I was the guy that did the lane cleaning and worked on the machines.
Not me. I just messed stuff up.
Well, we just kind of were learning as we went. We didn't really know what we were doing, but it's not like you can go hire a bowling mechanic. So we had to be the bowling mechanics.
True. Figure it out.
Yeah, just figure it out when I can't tell you the things. We had some old machines too. They were super dangerous back there. I don't think we were supposed to have those machines still, but I don't know. It was a lot of fun at that job. And I met a lot of cool people spraying shoes and shit. Back in the day, sort of thing.
Whenever I had holidays, my mom's side always got together at my grandparents' house. And then after they passed away, it started alternating between my mom's and one of my other two aunt and uncles. And so we do that for most holidays, actually. But this year, everybody was kind of like going in different directions. I went to my stepdad's Thanksgiving this year, so I got some new experience, all bunch of new foods, and not necessarily new foods, but food made by people that I'd never had before. There was a distinct lack of deviled eggs, so I had to dock them a point on that one. But
yeah,
they play bingo. They play bingo every year as a family, and they have a massive family that gets together for Thanksgivings. So I got to play some bingo, and I got to tell you guys, I'm the bingo kingo, okay? I told the boys that before the game started. I looked at my sister-in-law and I go, this card right here, this one's a winner. Second bingo went to this guy. First bingo in the men's. So I took the first men's gift. I also took the last men's gift. I always win at bingo. All right. You know, if there's bingo and I show up, I'm winning at least once.
Oh, got a dog going crazy. Let me mute this.
Razzle.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we do as far as anything else. There's not too many traditions. There's one that my family does now, usually around the weekend after Thanksgiving. Sometimes it moves, but the Omaha Henry Dorley Zoo does Christmas lights every year around the zoo. So we go and see the Christmas lights every year at the zoo. And we're gonna do that tonight, actually. And Shades and his youngest are going with us, and it's always a pretty fun time. So if you've never done that and you're near the Omaha area, it's a pretty good time. They have a lot of lights. Santa's coming out, all sorts of cool stuff. So it'll be fun.
I have no idea how this is going to go, so it'd be fun.
Do you boys have any favorite Thanksgiving foods before we get into this tier list?
Chocolate chip cookies. Oh,
That's a anytime food.
Yeah, come on.
That was one of the things that my grandma made for Thanksgiving every year. Like, they
Oh,
were the best.
okay.
I'm a big fan of candied sweet potatoes, candied yams, the marshmallows and brown sugar. I enjoy that.
For some reason, every time I hear the word yams, I think of I want to
Nice.
start an adult site for men called Lonely Yams.
I'm gonna come.
I'm not I don't have anywhere to go with that, but that was as far as I went with that joke.
Do you have a favorite food out of the Thanksgiving foods that are out there?
Oh well, my family makes these awesome glass cinnamon candy things. Um,
Ooh.
which I mean, they're pretty much if you have a loose tooth, it's gonna take it out. But man, are they hot! And you'll get the oil all over your hands because some of them won't be so hot, but some will be completely covered in cinnamon oil, and you'll just be like going to take a pee or something, and man. You start worrying if you need to go to the doctor or something. You get all rash all up your chest and shit. Ah, man, it's the best.
That sounds good. I'm gonna have to try some of that.
Yeah, just don't touch your pecker afterwards. You'll be all right.
Definitely not. Well, my mom's deviled eggs are special, unlike anyone else's deviled eggs you've ever eaten in your life, and here's why. My family is a long lineage of farmers, gardeners, and we have a pickle recipe that has been made in our family over generations that you're not going to find in a store. You're only going to find it from me and my family. And there's cinnamon involved. There's sweet pickles that are actually good. They're not those trash bread and butter pickles. These are unique. And she takes the juice from those pickles and puts it in her mix. So you've got this extra added flavor. It's got some sweetness, a little bit of cinnamon, stuff that you're never gonna have normally mixed into a deviled egg mix, and it's amazing, dude. I can't eat deviled eggs unless they're my mom's because it just doesn't taste right, man.
I
But
don't
that
think
would be my favorite.
I don't think I'd hang out with you after you've been eating all them special deviled eggs. That's why Shades wears those glasses because
Yep.
he knows those stand back when you're blasting.
Yeah, you can't see my eyes burning.
Now, Belle asks, how did you guys all meet and have you all ever shared a meal together? Well, we haven't all shared a meal together. Mikey
I
lives
shared a
a
meal
few
with
states
Dylan
away.
before. We ate some bad pizza and some green room food a few times.
Yeah, we got some beer bottles thrown at us. Yeah. Mikey,
mine's
fun
been-
fact, Mikey doesn't like condiments on his food, so we had to get just plain cheeseburgers for Mikey. No condiments.
I felt
yeah,
so
Mikey-
bad that when I stayed with Dustin, I would go and buy a whole bag of burgers plain just so I wouldn't have to like impose on their family to make me special things, you know. But his wife still did anyways, which was cool. I didn't want to be the weird no condiment guy that wasn't allowed over again.
Yeah, he
You
just
know.
doesn't like aftermarket products.
They invited me back not only once but twice. So and he invited me back this year, so I must have did okay.
So
I
I
was
guess
super nervous. Go ahead.
there's a common thread to all of us. Well, not me and Shades, but the other two boys in us meeting is our buddy Dustin, who was originally scheduled to appear here today from the Deep Cut podcast, who's been on here before. He had a death in the family this week, so he couldn't make it because of that. But it's because of him that we all know each other because of this little indie movie.
Hey,
called
how did I
Tapehead.
get singled out?
I can't grab my figure, but this little indie movie called Tapehead that we rave about in every
mine's upside down.
chance that we get is the reason that we all have come together through YouTube and things like that. Dylan being of course, Tapehead himself, but I don't know how these two exactly met, if it was all from because of that or whatnot. So you guys can let us know.
Yeah, I Dylan, he would we've told this story a million times, but I came in the Tapehead. I just thought we were making a silly movie that we're going to make up as we went, and I didn't realize everything was planned, so I didn't even learn my lines. So Dill had to say them to me out of the corner of the screen, be like, "Hey, guy, what's up, ladies? Y'all want some street tacos?" You know, he had to keep feeding me lines down from the corner. So I'm sure if you listen real close, you'll hear him. I'm pretty sure that's why I wasn't included in Tapehead too. Plus, me and Dustin couldn't agree on a character. I wanted to be a big giant battle hobo with like a mech suit made of trash. You know?
So on that topic, I saw pictures. So Mikey, I know there was like a Winnie the Pooh helmet and like
yes.
I've seen photos.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to battle Tapehead wearing that getup, you know.
Yep.
And he wanted more of a Buck Flowers style character, which Drew is perfect for.
Yep.
Let's face it, if you're going to replace Mikey, Drew's the best choice you could do.
It was a logical move. Yep.
I mean, hell, I got a present from Drew right here. It's a case for my jammers.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
I also got a prop head from one of his movies.
I've got a signed VHS from Pool Party Massacre. I felt like a little kid. I showed up at Dustin's house and Drew Marvick's on the porch, and I'm bringing him like my skateboard and my VHS to sign.
I'm sure
I can't believe I'm working with you.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to feed him lines.
No, dude, he's crazy good. Like he was like, "Hey, are you ready?" And we turned the camera on, and it was like one take, man. It was beautiful. It was crazy.
Like I said, we met these boys because of our buddy Dustin and the Tapehead and the 3B video, all that stuff. But Shades and I met years ago, and through some mutual friends and through our local friends and local music scene, we did quite a bit of stuff. And then a buddy of ours, Mr. Crude, who helped us, who brought the idea to start the channel to us. If you look at our OG videos on this channel, you'll see our buddy Crude, and he brought us this idea, and we said, "Sure, let's do it." And we just kept it rolling. And then, Tapehead came out, and we met Dylan, and he was also a hot sauce head, so that helped. And we had a lot of tastes and things in common. So we interviewed him on the channel before we ever had any ideas of bringing him on about Tapehead. And we then we were like, hey, we should bring him up and bring him on and be our third host now that we need a new one. And he said, let's do it. And we're like, hey, let's start doing music reactions. And the rest was history.
Well, plus he's pure charisma. If you've ever, of course, you've obviously hung out with him before, but if you've ever hung out with him on a personal level, you like him right out of the gate, which is not the case with most people. It kind of takes you a while to kind of come out of your bubble, but with him, you just feel right at home.
Thank you, Mikey.
And
I didn't like him.
He's like, fuck that Dylan guy.
That guy's a dick.
That's because he always had cell phone problems back in the day.
Yeah, see, you knew where I was going with that.
In a previous life, I used to sling cell phones, and Shades always had problems.
Did, but it's whatever. It's electronics.
So in other words, what you're saying is,
and you went and that all up, Dylan.
I love Leon Lush. He's awesome.
And Leon Lush is dope. And we ever shared a meal together? Well, we're going to be eating a bunch of wings together at our buddy's bar's wing challenge here soon on our Let's Get Spicy channel. We just haven't been able to work it out yet. But hopefully in December, we're gonna meet up, go over there, and eat some spicy wings, beat the challenge, and put out a video for you guys to watch us be an absolute pain. So that'll be
I'm ready to
fun.
pedal my e-bike up
Mikey's been there. Hey, Mikey, remember the bar we went into for lunch?
Yeah, that awesome
then
chicken wings there.
No, they
Or,
didn't serve
chicken
us.
strips. Chicken strip. Oh, that
No,
one. You're
the
talking about the
yeah,
one with they wouldn't even serve us a pizza.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we went over there for lunch, and we all walk in. I'm in costume. We're all kind of goofy, and it was like the record skipped in like Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
I should have
like,
got
we're-
up on the bar and did the dance, like get
Yeah.
some food.
Well,
Win 'em over.
since
hey,
then,
It's
it's
new
been
owners.
brought out by
Yes.
a friend of ours, and it's really, really good. Now we got Melissa who said, "Hey, I'll just stop by for a minute or two. Have to go to work soon." Well, thank you for stopping by.
Give her a puff of smoke.
We got EMS to the extreme saying, "Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us." And then we had a comment from our long time regular, a dude who's been here since 0 subscribers, Mr. D Jeezy, saying, "Okay, let's see if I can start an argument. Any weirdos in here that can't have their different foods touching on their plate?"
Oh, that's me. I can't
Yeah.
have food touching at all. Like
No.
oh no, that's not I'm
It all
I
goes
need
to the
I
same
need like a
place.
kid
I was gonna
tray.
say,
No.
I need a
It-
kid tray for sure.
It all makes a turd.
So
but
yeah,
touchy,
shout
I
no
out-
don't want
touchy
the
most of the
turd. I
time.
don't want the turd on my plate. I want the turd after.
I mean, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Oh,
M's to the extreme as my wife. She's like outside of this little cubicle, so at least she's watching.
okay.
This is
Sup,
this is how we
Emily?
spend. Yeah, that's how we're spending time together today. I'm doing this, and she's watching me on the TV.
Hey,
Nice,
She's
nice.
so
still with you.
supportive.
That's right.
I liked her in Tapehead too. That was cool to see her. I just rewatched it the other day. I was like, oh, her scene was awesome.
Yeah, I was super stoked. I hit up Dustin. I tried to get a pizza scene in the first one because we found that scooter, but he said that the pace was too tight. We didn't have time to add it in, so we
I
got
had
pizza for the second one.
I made a graphic for him, and I got it to him so late. He already shot the scene, but the pizza company was originally going to be called Pizza Night. It was
Oh.
it was a cool night with a slice on the thing. I
Oh,
never
like for
even
his
I don't even
axe?
think I told Dustin that I was working on it. I just was working on it.
You have to send me that.
Yeah,
Well-
it's cool. I'm going to make a shirt because I think I want to do something with the art.
We have a Steve, Mr. Inconceivable, is here in the chat. Sorry I'm late. Some of us have jobs to do. That's fine. But you know what? We have Steve emojis now, Mr. Steve. We have Steve emojis. So drop your Steve emojis in the chat for the Council of Steves have arrived. And we like to have fun with the Council of Steves. There we go.
Didn't mean to beat you to the clap.
Oh, you're good.
We got the exact same clap sound effect.
Now I can always adjust and update these Steve emojis, but I thought I'd throw something out there since we got them. We got another one unlocked. Damn straight, I so deserve it. Yes, you do. So you're always around when we're dropping videos. So appreciate it.
I can tell. I want to rename myself just so I can be part of the council, like a Elseworld style or something.
We plan on designing a T-shirt. It says it's got a name tag on the front that says, "Hi, my name is Steve," and
I
have
would
something
totally
on it
wear
about
that.
being a member of the Council of Steves. So we're hoping to launch our merch store after the first of the year, and it'll be our basic logo tees and hats and stuff. But then we're going to start adding things to it, and we're going to have some seasonal drops, holiday drops. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Melissa says, I don't mind touching. It's the mixing I have an issue with. It just depends on what kind of food you're
Ew.
mixing.
It's like that. It's like that kid at lunch. He would mix all his green beans together with his applesauce, and he would like pour it in his milk carton and shake it up and drink it.
Whoa. Like,
yeah.
I'm not you can, my foods can touch, but like that just sounds weird.
That's gross.
Yeah, that
Like
guy
mashed
sucks,
potatoes
but-
with a little turkey and a bite of roll or something like that. That's pretty good. But, you know. And Dylan, since Emily is watching, should we be good or should we be out here misbehaving?
Misbehaving. Actually, I just found out it's Lizzie's got her phone, so the smallest child is watching. She gave her phone up so Lizzie can
Oh,
watch.
well, I'll
so.
make sure I watch my language. I was filming
Oh.
the Steves. I'm going to save them for a video. Just want to.
We are all wise, all knowing, and really insufferable.
You guys think I'm
my-
kidding? This will literally be in a video. I like it's real meta to film yourself filming yourself filming, but it always makes for fun content. Not to train wreck the conversation.
Well, should we get into this tier list then?
No.
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 Why?
Because I met Dustin a long time ago.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You guys
Yeah,
skipped right over me.
Yeah,
Well,
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Tell us, Shades. It's story time with Shades.
I actually worked with Dustin years ago, back before he even started this movie stuff. He was on to another little task, some music that I don't think he's going to touch on again. I mean, maybe it'd be cool, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't even remember. I don't remember how long ago that was.
I will say a little inside information. Dustin's son is taking up the mic. He's been rapping, and
Oh, yeah?
I've seen some features. Dustin's back at it, man. I don't know what'll ever come of it, but
That's a
he's-
terrible
he's-
idea, because if
he's
somebody
still
ever
got
talks
bars.
crap about his bars, he's going to punch him in the mouth.
He's gonna roundhouse kick him.
Yeah, they're gonna test the wrong kid for sure.
Yeah.
Dustin's
Yeah,
son
no,
is
so-
a Muay Thai god.
Yeah,
So,
that is insane.
he's
Body
got like
transformation.
0.2% body fat. He's shredded.
Yep. So yeah, he got Dustin out of retirement. He's got him back on the microphone, dropping some arson trait verses on there.
Okay.
It's good. It's good stuff, man.
I used to rap under the name MC Donald's, but it was for a limited time only.
That was pretty good.
That's a good one.
It's actually a
Oh.
true story though.
Yeah, he did spit bars.
So, like, in McDonald's, are you broken down all the time, like the flurry
Yeah,
machine?
I'm broke down like the ice cream machine. That's why I don't do it anymore. You know,
I call Bologna. Donald Trump fixed that.
the ice cream machine will come between friends. There was a friend that I went on vacation with, and I joked. We ordered some ice cream really late at night, and I joked that we ain't gonna get our ice cream. They're gonna say it's broken, and she argued with me, and I'm like, no, seriously, the ice cream machine's gonna be broken. And she argued with me even more, and I'm like, seriously. And sure enough, the ladies call and say, sorry, the ice cream machine's broken. And I couldn't help but like exuberantly laugh about it. And she don't talk to me anymore over it. So ice cream machines were breaking friendships apart, man. I was just fucking with her, you know. Sorry, I don't even know if we can cuss on this, but
You can.
Oh
you
yeah,
can.
say whatever you want. Say whatever you
No,
want. We
you
don't
are not
censor you
allowed.
around here.
and so if you're out there, I apologize. I didn't mean to go that hard in the pants on the ice cream joke.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
That's awesome. You got ice cream all queued up.
Already, man. So, should we
got
go
a
ahead
tier
and get
list.
in?
I'm
Get
excited.
into this tier list, man.
Ooh,
Let's
I'm
do it.
excited.
Ooh,
All right, so we got S tier, elite, will get seconds. A is great, always on the plate. B is okay, tasty but not a priority. C is I don't care for it. D is I don't like it at all. And then we got a haven't tried it tier. Now this is on Tier Maker. I didn't make this, but I looked at a few and I said this is the one that we should go with. So let's start with Dylan's favorite, candied yams.
Ah,
Yeah. That
Go.
is for me. I'm gonna put it on as an A. It's my favorite, but it's not quite an S tier. That's we're gonna give it an A.
can I drop
L.
that down by like 3 or 4, all the way down to no? It's a big no. The texture, the sliminess, the old lady foodness of it all. The lunch lady, a
Oh.
lunch lady hell that she would send you to would be nothing but a floor made of candied yams, every layer of hell.
I would eat my
We
way
got
to
a-
heaven.
We got a D. We got an A, and an E. What about you, Shades?
I've actually never even had them. So, what is that? E?
Yeah, we got a C. I am not a fan of yams. So I guess we got to average this all out. I guess I'll put it in B.
Ugh.
Well, we had A, we had a lot of down, I averaged it out and I put it at B because the chat, let us
Chat
know what you
wins.
think
Chat
on
wins.
these.
I
You'll
won't
be
argue with
worked
chat.
into this.
I'll give you guys a hard time, but chat wins me over on stuff. So.
All right. Well, asparagus.
Oh man, I love it, and it makes stinky pee. So I'm going to give it an A
too.
just because of the comedy value of the after pee.
You're always
I give
putting
it an A as
asparagus
well.
on your plate.
An A from me.
And it's amazing. Like if you cook it
I
really
love
good.
asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus is awesome, and I don't even like vegetables, but I like asparagus. So
I'd
Have
have
an
to say
S and an
B because
A?
I've only had it once.
I'm for Thanksgiving putting it in D tier because I ain't eating no asparagus on Thanksgiving. Come on.
I mean, it depends on
man,
how it's cooked, I guess.
yeah,
will.
it's all
Give me
about. I
some
grill
bacon
my
wrap.
Yeah, you put a little
asparagus. I
Parmesan
grill it.
cheese on there.
Oh, I've never tried that like that. I just cook it kind
Weird.
of like a steak. I grill it up. I put a little seasoning on it. It's fucking awesome.
Guess we got a lot of A's in here.
Yeah, I think I put at least a B or at least
Yeah.
a B up in there.
Steve.
All right.
I think
Put it in
I
B.
can handle it down on a hair. It's not like I want to eat like 30 of them or anything. It isn't that thing I'm gonna keep filling my plate up with. So B's fine. I think B's fine.
Collard
liking this game.
greens. We're in the
Ugh.
north. I don't know if any of us have collard greens for
I live in
Thanksgiving.
the South, and I've
I've
eaten
never
them
had it.
at my girlfriend's house, but ex-girlfriend, but they're okay. But I can't, I can't say I'm a lover of them, so I'm gonna give them a D.
Dylan?
I'm a never had it.
Shades?
Never tried it.
I'm not a big fan of collard greens. So we're gonna put it, since most of them haven't tried
I
it,
think that's
into
fine,
haven't
that's
tried
fine.
it. So our southern folks are gonna get upset with us, but that's okay.
Southern right here, but
As
I've
long
lived
as
all
you're
over the
not
country.
washing your collard greens in the bathtub.
I knew somebody was gonna say that. She never done that either.
Oh, that's all I'm gonna say
bullshit.
about that.
We'll just walk away from that.
All right, another green, creamed spinach. I have never had creamed spinach at Thanksgiving.
I feel like somebody
Never-
would put that on their
never had that
balls
either.
as something like, say they're a jogger and they get like a monkey butt real bad. They would put that on their balls to kind of alleviate the thing. So I'm gonna give that a D for sure, and just for the topical date of it all.
An A, we got a D, but have you had it, Shades?
Nope.
And we're gonna put it in haven't tried it.
I've only had spinach like once, and that was a long time ago, and it was not creamed.
It's good in a slushy though. Like make.
I like
mix it with
regular
some
spinach,
fruit.
but
Got a bunch of
any-
D's on that one.
Anytime I'm trying to get in shape, I make cool smoothies with it.
Now, not green bean casserole yet, but just regular green beans.
Like out of a can?
Haven't tried it.
Like
Well,
a
if you're
sad
from
can
here,
one?
I always have green beans that have been out of people's gardens.
Do you fry them or do you like make them nasty boiled mushy old lady food?
Normally, yeah, stuff that's cooked. I wouldn't say boiled, but what say you, Shades?
I don't like them to where they're mushy. Like maybe a slight crisp, a little bit or whatever. Other than that, I'll eat them raw.
Bet you'll eat things raw.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I like it raw.
So again, we've got Will Get Seconds,
hey, I
always on
got
the
my
plate.
old dirty bastard underwear on today.
I love old DB, man. He's awesome.
All I heard was old and dirty, and
got-
no, sir.
No,
Tasty,
listen,
but not a
I
priority.
have
Don't
my,
care
my
for it. Don't
special
like it.
edition.
We need old.
Which one are we putting it in?
Clan tier
Underwear
list.
for the win. D.
Yeah, definitely D, 100%.
All right, we got some differences in the chat, but I guess we'll put it in don't like it at all.
Neuro spicy, 100%.
Saute with almonds. Yeah, I guess some of these things will depend on how they're cooked, right? And we also got to remember that this isn't just for any day of the week. This is for your Thanksgiving meal specifically. Because I know I watched another group this week that had a tier that had steak on it, and they're like, we're not eating steak on Thanksgiving. That's not what this holiday is for. But any other day of the week, yes, that's S tier.
I love this list.
All right.
I'm excited about it.
So let's go with King's Hawaiian Rolls.
Trash.
What?
Absolutely trash.
Yeah. Whoa, what?
I don't know that I love them, but I always end up going back and eating more than I ever want.
I would say B. I like them, but it's not a priority for me.
I got
I
some
was
here
putting
on my
them on
desk right
S
now.
tier
but
over here.
but they're pretzels, and they're not good at all. I thought these would be great. These are terrible. So I'm going to give these a D and those a D.
What was yours, Dylan?
I said B. I like
Shades
them, but
is-
it's not a priority.
I didn't know Shades didn't like King's Hawaiian rolls.
I fucking hate
Can I
him.
bump it up to a C? I feel like I'm being harsh.
I
on
hate
it.
him because that's all anybody ever gets anymore. It used to be just regular
Oh, they're
rolls, and
so
then
good.
Hawaiian rolls came about, and nobody ever gets the regular now. Like, I fucking
Yeah,
hate it.
sweet- I don't
Dude,
like
they're-
sweet
they're
sweet
so
in my
good.
roll.
Shades is
love
very,
cereal.
very passionate about his hate for King's Hawaiian rolls.
He's not a sweet roll man at all.
It's just the usual stuff. Like, I find certain things that I like, and they get yanked from me, and I'm like, "Ugh."
All right. Well, I guess we'll put it in the B category then. Because I would put it S tier. I'm always eating like a whole pack by myself. Although I
I'm-
prefer homemade dinner rolls.
I'm feeling shades on this for sure.
Okay, I'm needing an S tier. So, mac and cheese. S tier?
Oh, mac
Go
and
with it.
cheese. Wait. Are we talking about like Kraft macaroni and cheese or funky
We're talking
grandma
about
macaroni and
We're,
cheese?
we're talking about real mac and
No,
cheese.
this is like
Homemade.
this is
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't
mac and
like
cheese
that.
that
I
somebody
would
brought
if
2
it's
eggs.
homemade, it would be a D. But if it was like Kraft macaroni and
Whoa.
cheese, it'd be like a total A.
That's weird.
That's our spiciest take of the day right there.
Well, that's how I eat. Like my friends always make fun of the way I eat for sure.
Way to go, Kraft. Are you helping this guy out or what?
I'm putting it as A because it's always on the plate every time. I don't know if I'm
think
going
that's
back for
fair, that's
seconds, but
fair.
it's always on the
Yes.
plate in rotation. Mashed potatoes.
Oh, 100% A. S tier.
Yeah,
And
always on
especially
the
those little instant ones, the little instant packets. I love those. I could just eat those like pouring on
No.
my mouth.
Mikey's over here like, I don't like
No,
home
my-
cooking. I like instant stuff.
Yes, I like child food for whatever reason. You give me chicken
want
tendies
a
and shit like that,
processed
and
Thanksgiving.
I'm happy.
I think it depends on who's making them because I've had some that were absolutely awful, and then I've had some that transcended time and space.
About took my headset
So are we
off.
going S tier? We'll get seconds or A tier? Always on the plate.
That's an S.
Uh,
Good
S,
mashed potatoes.
S,
That-
S,
That's an S
100%.
tier.
All right, well, let's go gravy then, since we're doing mashed potatoes. Are you getting
It's
gravy?
an S.
Sorry. Ooh, gravy's
I
nasty. It
wouldn't-
instantly
I wouldn't
ruins mashed
say-
potatoes for me. Ew.
You put
I would go with a B at least.
Gravy's I can't, it's another layer of hell for me for sure. There's a layer of hell where it's just a bunch of old ladies pouring gravy on their yams.
Hey, what if it comes from a pouch?
No, I no gravy pouch either. I'm out on all forms of gravy.
We got a lot of
Oh, man.
A's, B's, S's. It's all over the place. I guess we'll put it in tasty, but not a priority. Someone said, I think it's flavor Mikey doesn't like.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be asked back.
Is it English gravy? Well, I guess define what English gravy is for us. S for gravy.
Yeah, I don't know what English gravy is. I'm curious though. Does that have a bunch of beef in it? I feel like it would have a lot of beef in it. Yes,
Gravy
made
is
with meat.
essential
There we go.
anytime you have mash. I agree, but apparently not everybody. It's made with
Yeah,
meat.
I'm
Well,
a
then I
butter
guess
boy.
it's
I put
not.
butter, like a whole stick of butter in that. Just drop it in.
Go in dry.
Hell, I'll just hold the stick of butter and just bite it off and then spoon that in.
Man is ready for nursing home food.
Where's green Jello at on this list?
I love.
If you're
green
bringing Jello
Jell-O.
to Thanksgiving dinner, you're
Oh,
fired.
I want some Jello. I would love some green Jello for Thanksgiving. Man,
Maybe
see,
next year.
you guys aren't going to be
Oh,
my friend anymore. I can feel it.
Where are we sitting on peas?
Ah,
D.
They're okay. I can't get over the texture of them for some reason.
Go at least C. I mean,
I'll eat them if I'm at a girlfriend's house and her mom gives me a serving of them, but I don't love them.
There you go.
You know, you
Somebody
can't
tries
just
to put that on my plate, I'm gone. I'm out.
Mushy peas, like in Rin's video.
Ew, nasty. Yeah, those are pretty terrible. They're okay.
Like how
I think
peas
C's
are
fair.
beating green beans. That's interesting to me.
C's fun. C's a good place for those. They're pretty seafood.
See, I think D is they rival green beans for me. Straight to the trash.
Bill said E. Ew.
I
All over the
thought
place.
green
Steve
beans
said
were
A
good for
tier.
getting gains, though.
Probably.
What's that?
I thought the green beans were good for getting gains.
Yeah, that's why you're so
figured those
small,
were-
Dylan.
Yeah, yeah. He's so tiny.
All right. Roasted butternut squash.
Oh man.
I haven't tried it.
I'd say
Never had it.
Maybe a D for me.
I like it. It's for me. It's like for me. It'd be like a B.
Got an S from Hummingbird Stones over here, and a B from Steve, a B from Galsu.
My whole thing is you could have made anything in the
I'd
world.
call it a B.
You could have made delicious chicken fingers, but instead you made buttered. What is it called? Buttered squash. I'm out on
Butternut
that.
squash.
Butternut squash.
Well, I guess we got a lot
Oh,
of.
dude, you put a little brown sugar and butter on there.
I'm going to have to walk out of that.
Is that American for roast pumpkin? Close, but not quite.
It is kind of pumpkin tasting in the
It's
weird
in the
way.
same family.
Maybe
All
I
right,
could
we'll
give
put it in
cinnamon
C
on it.
tier.
Yeah,
It kind of looks like
We'll
a
split
dog
the
food.
difference.
I can handle C.
Roasted sweet potatoes.
What's the difference in sweet potatoes and roasted sweet potatoes?
So candied sweet potatoes are like more of a sweet dish. You put brown sugar and like melt marshmallows on the top, or
Yeah.
you can use like maple syrup. Roasted sweet potatoes would literally just be a roasted potato.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
fan.
I'm
I
out
like
on
them.
that.
I like sweet potatoes.
I thought
Now,
they
my
were
like
the
regular
same thing
sweet
as
potatoes.
candied yams. What's the? I don't see the difference. They're both weird, sugary potatoes.
So my favorite actually is a purple yam. It's more like
Purple
a
yam.
Filipino kind of thing, but a purple yam is very good. But
Yeah, sweet
typically, you
potato
make,
fries
like,
aren't bad.
confectionery goods, cookies.
Oh, I've had roasted
Yeah.
sweet potatoes. Those are like the country crock serves those.
Possibly.
Oh, I'll be right back. I got a dog doing the pee pee dance.
Oh, okay. Okay, let the dog out.
We'll
All
be
right,
here.
well, we got a lot of A's, and we got some not big fans, so I guess we'll split the difference and we'll put it in B tier. Now, is it better or worse than candied yams? That's the question.
Oh, it's not
Really?
as good.
Okay, like that. We can always adjust these as we go,
roast-
too. So
Roasted is not near as good.
I'm not a sweet potato fan. I'll eat sweet potato fries, but I'd rather have some regular fries if the choice is there. But
I love sweet potatoes.
see, some people are saying it's better than candied yams.
I disagree with that one, but we each have our own opinions.
Corn pudding. Have you ever even had that? I'll be right.
Never had it.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna put corn pudding in. Haven't tried it. But while we wait on our guest to come back. Doo-doo. Well, how about this? Candied yams. Is candied yams like candied bacon? Not really, because yams are sweet potatoes and bacon is of the gods.
Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss here?
You put corn pudding and haven't tried it.
No way. Ew, yeah, keep that down there.
We got a couple of those from the chat too.
I feel
All
like
right.
a guy had would have a nervous breakdown. He'd pour corn pudding into his pants and try to go to work in them.
Why?
I don't know. That's just what he would do. That's where corn pudding goes. Just straight in the pants.
I feel like I need to answer a question with that movie, with that music. All right. What about biscuits? Some
Oh, hell
regular
yeah.
ass biscuits.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're in Mikey's territory. I will eat a whole plate of biscuits. S tier, dry. It don't matter. Dry as possible. I will just get a beverage. I'll be all right.
I'd say
I'm a
an
B
A.
tier.
It's an A
And
for
we-
me. Always on the plate.
Oh. All right, Chad, help us decide. Biscuits. Are they A or B
cheese
tier?
biscuits or just biscuits? That's kind of important.
Are they what?
Are they cheese biscuits or just biscuits?
Regular ass biscuits.
Okay, regular biscuits an A, but a cheese biscuit like from Red Lobster, total S.
Hey, Chad, what do you think about some regular Mama's hot buttered biscuits?
I'll take 2.
That's an A.
A, B, C. I don't know. I said B. Shade said B.
I love this game, by the
D.
way.
All right, we're gonna put biscuits in B. We'll put them ahead of the King's Hawaiian for shades.
It's the game that's going to tear friendships apart, but I
I
like
think
it.
it should go up here, though.
Even farther away from them rolls. I'm good with it.
That's gonna be my stripper name, Buttermilk Biscuit.
Well, what about crescent rolls?
Oh yeah, those are. I like picking them layer by layer. Like it's a kind of a quirky thing. Like you know, if you got some kind of like, if you like it needs stuff to do with your hands, I think it's the perfect food. At least an A.
Getting A's in the chat for crescent rolls. They're getting angry about it. They're yelling about it over here.
I'm feeling it. A's, man. Chat. I'm with chat on this.
I'd go B.
I would go B as well, but since we're getting outvoted,
Yeah, chat.
all you've
chat
won
wins.
is mashes for dinner.
Chat is all that matters in my world.
Okay. Then that means we got to go ahead and tackle regular homemade dinner rolls.
Like
I put
like the
dinner rolls in S
Pillsbury
tier.
ones?
See, I feel like you got to have like one. Yeah, like you got biscuits, crescent rolls, or dinner rolls, or Hawaiian,
Right.
but like you wouldn't do all 4.
Yeah, dinner rolls beats everything.
would
And
never-
they need,
you wouldn't
they
be able
need to
to
make
eat
a
anything
comeback in
else.
the family. I love dinner rolls.
Got a lot of A's in the chat.
I give dinner
I'd say
rolls a
dinner
full
rolls should be
salute.
an A.
A full salute for dinner
A.
rolls.
Now, I put them above crescent rolls.
That's an A.
What does everybody else say?
Yes.
I don't
See,
want bread
crescent
with
rolls
my
is
dinner.
like you can have crescent rolls anytime. Like dinner rolls is a Thanksgiving staple. Crescent rolls are not.
I agree with
And
Nikki here,
biscuits really
but I'm getting
aren't either.
outvoted.
I'm trying to reach out to chat, but it ain't making it.
Well, along the same lines, then let's go with cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread?
Oh, I love me some cornbread. I have a fun fact. I'm a survival preppist type guy. Like I've been prepping for like COVID came, it didn't even affect me. I just went downstairs and got some food. I had toilet paper, I had everything. I even used toilet paper to get a girl to come over. I had the goods. I was going to be the king of the apocalypse, but then it went away. I was sad. But 100. I don't remember what we're talking about, but cornbread 100%.
A, B,
Yeah,
C,
I got
S.
cornbread downstairs right now. Because at
See,
the end of the
like-
world, I want to be eating that
I like
tasty,
cornbread
corny
like
bread.
with chili.
Ooh, hell yeah, that sounds good.
See,
Yeah,
cornbread for me is
Go
not like
B.
a Thanksgiving.
B's
All right,
good. I
shades
think
with
B's
B.
solid.
What say you,
It's a
what
bit
say
on
you,
the dry-
Dylan?
So for me, this is Thanksgiving. I wouldn't care for cornbread with my Thanksgiving meal. So I'd say for me, it's a C.
Mikey?
I'm 100% on cornbread being a B because I mean I love it, even though I got it in my bunker downstairs. I mean, it's probably a poor choice for something you want to eat every day for the rest of your life. So, but it's okay. It's a real Southern thing, so I give it a B.
I love me some cornbread, even on Thanksgiving. We've got it all over the place, so let's put it in tasty, but not a priority. And then where do we want to
Yeah, yeah.
rank it here? For me, it's right behind biscuits. For me, it's personally in front of biscuits, but
I think it's in front of biscuits for me.
everybody else say.
Yeah,
And-
I would say so.
And it
I
would
said
knock
biscuits, I
gravy
don't
all the
think
way
of as a
down
Thanksgiving.
past Hawaiian sweet rolls. But I know you guys how you guys feel. about
No,
it.
you gotta leave the gravy alone.
It's okay. It's okay. I've been a bad kid. I know I'm going to gravy hell.
What about Brussels sprouts? If you're bringing a tray of Brussels
Oh.
sprouts to Thanksgiving, you're fired.
Yeah, you got to go. That's
Now,
just
hold
something
on.
you don't do.
Now,
It's gonna
right
it
before I
stinks up
hop
your whole
on this,
kitchen.
my mother-in-law makes the best. No, my mother-in-law makes the best Brussels sprouts. They've got like this Parmesan, like this crispy top on them. It's always on my plate.
Man, you can make them crispy and Parmesan covered as you get, but they're always going to be at the very bottom of the list.
On the top.
Mikey's got D tier.
I feel like I'm
Dylan
a
has
food hater. I'm a food
A
hater.
tier.
Hey. Yep.
What do you say, Shades?
I'm gonna go B because I've only had them twice. The first time I was a kid and fucking hated them. The second time was like 3-4 years ago, and they're pretty good. So yeah,
It's all in the preparation.
we'll go B. That's what I've heard.
I'm D
Yep.
tier as well.
The first time I had it, my grandma made it, and she just made them plain as Jane.
Oh, that's gross. You can't do
Yeah.
that. No.
They're edible on the grill. Like if you burn the shit out of them and they're just like charred, you can kind of pretend that they're not a Brussels sprout.
All right, so here's what we're going to do because this one is quite split. We're going to get a poll in the chat. It's not letting me start a poll because I
Chat
have
never
a
lets
poll
us
up.
down. Chat will never let us down.
Let's start a poll, and we're going to go Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving.
I mean, I'd break up with a girl if she brought
A,
Brussels sprouts to my family
B,
event.
C, D. Start poll. We'll let that run for a bit, and we'll come back to Brussels sprouts. Now, what about cranberry sauce? It's a Thanksgiving staple, but is it something that's on your plate?
Yes,
It's a C for
I like
me.
it
I
straight
don't-
out of the can in the shape of the can. I get mad when my family breaks it up because I like it to be shaped like the can.
See, I love cranberries, but I do not like cranberry sauce, so it's a C for me. I
I
don't
think
care
C's
for
fair.
cranberry
C's,
sauce.
C's fair.
See,
I agree with you
yeah,
on this, Bill.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
a
it's not my
big-
favorite thing.
I'm a big cranberry fan too. I'm not a huge fan of cranberry sauce, but to be fair, my family never had cranberry sauce ever. I had it Thursday because where I went had cranberry sauce and it was homemade, and it was C tier for me. It was C tier for me. But we've got
I don't
S
know
tier,
that-
D tier, A tier, but we're all in agreement it's C
We're all
tier.
Yeah,
C's.
I think it's C
All
for
right.
sure. You never go back for another plate of that. You just like, okay, yeah, here's some, you know. Yeah, drop them peas way back there.
Yeah, at the end.
Like looks like B is currently in the lead for Brussels sprouts.
Damn, I was
It's
trying to
crazy
cook that
because-
too. I was voting in chat.
After I voted on B, it said 0%. And I was like, how does that work out?
I was trying to cook that a little.
On it a little bit longer and see what people say, and then we'll place it. Corn.
Man,
Now, corn for
wish
me is
Dustin
A
was
tier.
here. We should have snuck Cheetos on here for Dustin. but
So,
If he'd have been here, he totally would have.
oh,
Now,
we
corn.
should do different types of chips the next time Dustin's on.
so corn, like seasonally, it's never corn on the cob. It's a little misleading, but I always have corn on my plate.
So we got to differentiate here too, because most people, I would say, probably have canned corn for Thanksgiving, and I hate canned corn. But I grew up where my mom would take sweet corn and
Yep.
get it off the cob, and she
Yeah,
would
I
freeze it.
shave mine.
So we would eat sweet corn that is buttered up, and it's S tier, to be honest.
Yes.
Like I'm
So
going
that's
back
how-
for seconds, thirds, fourths because
I'm
it's
That's
from
my style.
Iowa sweet corn. And Iowa sweet corn, if you've never had it, is gonna you're never gonna eat canned corn again if you eat Iowa sweet corn. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
I lived in Ohio, so I'm no stranger to being surrounded by corn. And when we were poor, whether it was feed corn or not, we used to always just go and grab us a like. You ain't gonna starve if you live next to a farm. You just grab you a cob every now and again, you know.
And a corn, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, so A tier for me on corn.
Yeah,
Dylan would
that's
say
A.
you. Shades?
It's an A.
I would go either A or S, and I would put it in my mashed potatoes.
Ah, see, I like
Aw,
that.
that's where you broke me. I would have knocked that all the way down to D for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch that. I can't have
But
that.
I do love me. I don't like working the cob because that arouses me. But I will shave the I will shuck it and shave it. You know.
Oh, B1. So we put Brussels sprouts in B. Now, what's the difference between stuffing and dressing? Because I'm not a fan of either.
I don't like anything that goes in a butt.
I think it's the same,
unless
right?
Yeah,
It's
like
semantics.
as far as food goes. Yeah, I'm at the. That's a total not happening for me.
I don't know the difference either. They look the same.
Yeah, I think I've
not,
thought it was
but-
interchangeable.
So where are we putting dressing or stuffing? It's a Thanksgiving staple, but I'm not a fan. But Steve says it's S tier. Kia says it's S tier. Mary says it's A tier.
I'd give it an A.
Who
I like
came up
A.
with that? I just want to know the guy that's like, hear me out, guys. We put it in the butt.
So to be fair, like I've never had it actually made that way. Like again, I just got done with the Thanksgiving lunch here. We had a really nice. I guess maybe that's the difference. Dressing is made in a casserole dish, and stuffing is made in the turkey. I don't know, but
Stuffing is made in the turkey.
I'm going. I know I'm going to get outvoted on this one. So you guys know how I feel.
We have a lot of
like
A's
it.
and S's.
I'm going to say A.
Chat always wins. I can't argue with chat. So
All right, we'll put it on A tier. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do with dressing.
I feel like it's the same level
D.
of gross, really.
D.
But D. Yeah,
I guess we'll
dressing's,
just put it next to stuffing.
I didn't even know it was a different thing. So that's how.
Like
that's
they've
how
also
much
got
I know.
spiral ham and other ham.
See,
I
that's
feel
just
like
ham.
they're very
ham's
similar.
guts, yeah, that's I'm ready to settle down and maybe. Never mind. Yeah, that one takes a while to kind of cook in there.
Oh man. All right, so we did corn. What about creamed corn?
You surprisingly, you think I wouldn't like that, but I mean, I don't want it for Thanksgiving, but I'll eat it if it's like it's in my shelter downstairs. So I'll give it a
C tier
C.
for me.
It's a C.
Yeah,
I'd go B.
but
C
it
as
is
well.
part of my survival plan, even though it has no
Chat's got
nutrients
B,
whatsoever.
D,
It's just laughing at us.
D.
I think C is a perfect spot.
All right. Is it ahead or behind of peas?
Ahead.
Okay, since you're the one that answered, you win. Sweet potato casserole. Since we've got candied yams and sweet
Oh.
potatoes, did we just put it right next
Man,
to it?
we're getting
Okay, that's like taking something I don't like and making it worse. Like
I
I
don't
hate
know, so
everything
many
about a
different
sweet
options.
potato casserole.
Where does it land
Yeah.
in the sweet
D.
potato land?
It lands in the D. Under no.
For me,
Which one? Where's
probably
the placement,
third in the
Dylan?
list.
Okay.
Yeah, at
We
least
got a bunch of
roasted
E's
sweet
in the
potatoes
chat.
are better than
After
that.
roasted. Yeah.
A lot of people aren't liking it. We got to put it around the same thing.
Yeah, you guys are ranking that way too high. It doesn't deserve that much love.
I don't believe so either. We got a lot of
Yeah.
hate in the chat for this one.
Yeah, chat wins. Chat's
All
saying
right.
D and E.
All right, they're saying E and E.
I know
You're
you love
saying
that.
B, so
but
we're gonna
chat-
move it down to C tier. Split the difference.
We need the
Where's
space
it going?
anyway.
C tier,
Uh,
right there.
yeah, that's
No,
good.
ahead of
Right,
peas.
right.
No,
It should go
peas-
past
peas are
the little gear icon and
Yeah.
then the little arrows right past those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
What
little
about
treat.
potato
little-
salad? Now, I love
Ah!
homemade potato salad, but not for Thanksgiving. That's a summer dish.
See, you like it because
No.
it's just
D.
deviled
No,
eggs, but
that's
in a
D.
salad form.
It's D for Thanksgiving.
It's
Yeah.
D for Thanksgiving because my mom makes her,
That's a
her
summertime
potato
cookout.
salad
Yeah.
with the pickles and juice of her sweet pickles, so it makes it S tier. But
I
you wouldn't know that if you haven't tried it.
I
But
can't
I'm
eat
not
any.
making that for Thanksgiving.
I can't eat anything I open up that hits me with a fart smell instantly.
I agree. I agree.
Like I'm not gonna be reaching for that.
What about scalloped potatoes?
I feel like those fall into the same category that
A.
yams do.
No, that's an
Just
A.
weird. Oh, those are those
Yes.
weird cheesy potatoes, aren't they?
I'd go
Scalloped
A or
potatoes.
B.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say
I
that's
would
an
go
A.
B.
I'm a D, but I know I'm gonna get outranked on this one.
We got a bunch of A's in the chat. Let us know where we're putting these scalloped potatoes.
I think
A,
it's an
B,
A.
A,
Now,
B,
you
A.
can't argue
All
with
right. Well, it's
Chad, even-
definitely ahead of stuffing.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give them credit. They're not in a butt.
They're not.
Cheesy squash casserole.
What?
Never had it.
What kind of Thanksgiving nightmares are? I would
don't
disown
know,
my
man.
family if they did that to me. I'd be like, "You don't love me, truly."
I've
You
never
see
had that.
A.
Never even heard of it.
But I've never had it. A lot of the chat hasn't ever had it. I want Sunday dinner now. I know, right? I'm getting hungry.
I'm not. I'm having the opposite. I'm gonna have to go retch after the show.
Roasted veggies is going in D tier unless
I
you've got
like
an
those.
argument.
I like roasted
Oh,
veggies.
we have an
Yeah.
argument.
No, that's a D.
I do like roasted
Shades?
veggies. D's
D.
fine.
I know how
though.
much Shades likes veggies.
I do like roasted. Anything cooked or
I don't know.
grilled.
It's a toss up on that.
Got some C's. We got an A. We got an E. What are you thinking, Shades?
Let's just go with a C because some of it I might like, some of it might just be.
I'm not going to fight you on
Okay.
that. I think I'm with you on that. It's at least in front of peas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, it's in
yes.
front of peas.
Peas are, I don't know. Sad people eat peas.
Baked potatoes. Now I don't ever have baked potatoes
Oh, I
for
like baked
Thanksgiving.
potato.
but
Not for
Potato.
Thanksgiving.
I am a
I'm
baked
going to give
potato.
baked potatoes an A because you can't go wrong with. I don't know. It's just good. I love a baked potato. And when I was poor, I used to be really poor. I used to go buy a sack of potatoes because it's like $2, and I'd eat baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, French fries. I learned you could live off for months on just potatoes. So I'm 100% on those.
I guess it
The family
depends.
gathering side. Yeah, you're not going to have like 50 baked potatoes for your guests.
I
It's
guess
just
it
not a very
depends on
good
if
Thanks-
it's.
I love.
I guess it depends on if it's a common house potato or not. That's a rin deep cut.
I was gonna say
We got a lot
I
of
didn't
B's in the
reference-
chat.
Yeah, B's good. I'm feeling chat on this one. I'm part
All
of
right,
B
I'm
gang.
putting it ahead of
joining
Brussels
B
sprouts,
gang.
though.
B gang in the house.
Fine.
We're getting down jellied cranberry sauce. That's out of the can. Are we putting that ahead or
Oh, that's
behind?
that type I like with the
No,
that
that's
comes out in the
that's a D.
shape. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Where are we putting jelly? Cranberry sauce out the can. Yeah, sick boy emojis.
I like it like as a C, but I know you guys won't, so I won't
We
fight.
have
you on
S,
this.
C, E, D.
I got to
What do you
pick my
say,
battles.
Shades?
I ain't gonna fight you guys on this one.
D. It's getting a D.
All right,
But is
that's
it
fair.
ahead
That's-
of green beans?
Oh yeah, for me it is. But
Yeah.
I
Give
don't know
it
how
to
you guys
Mikey.
feel. Yeah, I'll take that'll be our compromise.
Coming down to it. Cheesy broccoli casserole. I wouldn't have that for Thanksgiving, but I like it.
I
No.
don't hate it.
I do as
but
well.
I don't
actually,
love it.
I'd say that's a C for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I don't know that I've ever had it for Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna go wherever you guys want on this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it ahead of
that's a
roasted
stretch
veggies.
for Turkey Day.
I don't have a good argument for that.
Cream corn need to be moved.
Yeah, you can knock it back I'd knock it up one, but you guys probably knock it back.
Yeah, you probably would knock it up.
Cream corn makes for good lube.
Broccoli and cauliflower
Oh.
cheese is where it's at. I
gross.
agree, Steve. I agree. All right, banana pudding. I would never have banana pudding for Thanksgiving.
Who the hell does that?
No, I love
Would
it.
you like my
Yeah,
delicious
Thanksgiving,
banana
that's
pudding? Please try some of it.
that's a C for Thanksgiving.
It makes me think of wasn't
Yeah,
that movie
see.
Bad Taste where she has that pudding? I don't think it was banana pudding. But
Pudding.
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 Well, we got some
Sorry,
B's, a
pudding.
D, and E. I would put it in a C as well, and I think we're all in agreement it's a C in here.
Yep.
But it still is ahead of P's.
Yep.
I feel like it would go with a school
Yes.
lunch.
We're coming down to it, folks. How
We get
about
to the good stuff.
pecan
getting there.
pie? Pecan pie.
S tier.
That is D
It's good,
tier.
So
That's
That
a
is D
fucking
tier.
S.
I didn't
That
like
is
it until
D
I moved
tier.
to Ohio and it became a staple of living there. I love it. It's good. I
hate
won't argue. that at
Pecan
all.
pie.
S tier.
It smells so
S
good
tier.
when
Hey,
it's cooking.
my grandpa
too.
came on the Mayflower or something.
Yeah, I'm S tier in
I'm
that.
the rightful
myself.
heir to the Thanksgiving throne.
I
S.
bet. I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm down with that.
All right, chat. I'm going to give you a poll and we're going to work chat's answer into this because I can't stand pecan pie.
But you're telling me
give me
you
an
would
S.
eat stuffing,
Like
but you wouldn't
pecans.
eat pecan pie?
Yeah, I don't
Man.
like pecans.
Man, it must be an Iowa thing because
Give me an
Ohio
S.
is all about the Buckeyes and the pecans.
Ohio is for lovers.
Dude, some of the wildest people I ever met live there. I miss them all the time. I miss having those
Skibbity.
weird, crazy fuckers that'd come over all the time.
All right, go vote. SABC. Whichever one wins, we will
I'll
work
wait,
in.
Skibbity,
try not to vote
Ohio
this time.
toilet
Even
Riz.
though it's a total D for me.
Skibbity, Ohio toilet Riz.
Oh, man.
I'm the Rizzler. Was it Rizzler of Oz? Yeah. Hello, fellow youths. I can tell you got a kid. You're like hip to all this stuff.
C is in a commanding
I'm not.
lead.
Oh man, yeah, you can't fight that. That's where it's going then.
Commanding lead.
That's a powerful. The
I'd
chat
be
can move.
disappointed.
I think chat can move the world.
Chat's coming in with a C. What did Shade say? D or
I said
C?
C.
I feel like
And
chat
I
can
said
convince
D,
me to do
Mikey, and
things.
you said S. So I guess we'll have to split the difference and call it a C
Yeah.
tier.
C's fine. That's okay.
It's a commanding lead.
I can't believe you're knocking. I can't believe in your heart you think that pecan pie is worse than all that stuff up, like gravy and your butt nuggets and your Brussels sprouts.
Listen,
man,
We'll throw it in the trash.
Man, you guys,
you need to put
your
it at
hearts are full of
the
hate.
head of the line.
Yeah, put it at least in front
Pecan
of
pie
all the
is
stuff
number
on
one
C.
on the C list.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
give you
won't argue
that.
that.
Yes, I
Okay.
can-
All right. I can live
Sweet
with that.
potato pie. And I'm going to give the chat a question on this one, too, because I don't like sweet potato pie.
I've never
I
had
feel
it.
like that's sweet potato that I didn't like earlier with pie crust on it, and I'm gonna have to do a hard pass on that.
Yeah.
Haven't tried it and never will.
I've never had sweet potato pie.
I'm gonna go with E. I don't know.
I think that's more regional too. I think it's kind of a southern thing.
So what'd Shade say? E? And
Yep.
Dylan said E, and Mikey said
Yep.
E. And I'm not a fan, so we'll just put it in E. But we'll put it up here.
I haven't seen
Fair enough.
anything that I give a puff of smoke to yet, and it's making me sad. Maybe corn.
We're getting there, Mikey.
I could
We're
work
getting
me a
there.
mean cob.
We're coming down. We're coming
what she
down the
said.
list. A lot of D tiers, not a lot of Southern cooking fans in our chat today.
I'm gonna get out
I'm
my
not
good luck.
experienced with.
I'm gonna get out my good luck horse because I feel like we got the good stuff coming up. There we go.
I don't like any of those pies listed. What do you like? Sweeney Todd pies?
Oh, that's gross. Those are the worst
Man,
pies
that
in
was
London.
that was one of the best plays I ever seen. Like I didn't know
Oh,
what
I
I was
love
getting
it.
into, and we're just getting sprayed. I'm like, it's like being at a Guar show.
Dude, if I was in a musical, I want to be Sweeney Todd in a musical.
Yeah,
I love that.
I think
love
you'd be
it.
a great Sweeney Todd, man. I'm for that. Can I
Chess
please-
pie?
I
What
want to
is
be
it?
the snake oil salesman. Smells like piss. Piss with ink.
We should have threw in a meat pie. I feel like a meat pie would be in
Yeah,
here
so
somewhere.
if a pie ain't full of meat, then it ain't a pie. Well, you know what? I will raise you this.
The Rock loves pie.
Pie. That's his best era too. I love his whole shtick during that era.
Ren would do that good. So,
Glad
where
you
are we
guys are
thinking
wrestling
on?
fans. I can tell I like you guys already.
Oh, yes. Big wrestling fans.
We don't let food come between homies, you know.
That's right.
So, what should we do next? Should we should we talk green bean casserole finally? I feel like that's going to be a split. I love it if it's made right. It's A tier for me. It's always on my motherfucking plate. And only if it's really good will I go back for seconds.
There's a lot of food mixing. I'm out on that.
Yep, that's a D for me.
I'd go A.
Oh, I got an A. Shades is an A. We got E's and A's. I don't know. E, A.
It's a D. D.
You got lots of A's, man. D, A, D. All right, let me put a poll in the chat here. We're gonna go A.
I don't think it matters anymore. DGZ said A, so it's got to be A.
He did. All right, there's the poll. Go vote.
I hear some kind of craziness going on in the back. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Nope, we got a kitty.
Oh, you're a cat guy? Oh,
We
dude,
got
I bet you get all the
Dookie.
ladies. Everybody loves a cat guy.
That's why we have Shades After Dark.
Yeah, you just need him playing with kitties, you know, with some like smooth music playing. Instant channel blowing up overnight.
Just me sitting here, just petting. the
Yeah, just
Hey,
petting them and stuff.
Here's the irony of today's stream. There's a lot of non-Americans here.
Yes.
Which makes this more interesting.
Yeah, this they're gonna be like, man, America's food is violent. Is violent. I hate it.
Hit the poll. Oh,
Mikey, one
Who
time I
did that?
misspoke.
On what?
Yes, I love these people. So I misspoke one time, and I knew it was malt vinegar, and I said balsamic vinegar on the fish and chips.
Ah,
Even though I corrected myself, I got drugged through the mud.
I've been dragged by chat before. I'm
I
no
even know.
stranger.
I know the difference.
I'm very
I know.
divisive. People either like me or they're like, yeah, I hate this guy. I'm gonna drag him in chat.
I'm a cultured fish and chips eater, and I fucked up one time, and they let me
This
know.
is very divisive today.
Hopefully the Council of Steve doesn't have to come together on you, Dill.
No, they've been very generous. Although I can't remember, one of the Steves said I need to wear my glasses. He didn't want to see my face, but that's okay.
What? Man, you're like the selling point. I think you should do the whole show with your shirt off, but you know, I'd do
Well,
it, but I'd
getting
look
there.
like sick ET sitting here, you know, dying on the side of the bog or whatever.
It looks
Oh,
like A1, baby. Hi, kitty. Come here.
Oh man, I'm
A
so
tier.
jealous. You guys got a
A
cat. I got a
tier.
dog looking at me like, "Where's my treat?" I forgot to give her a treat. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Sorry, I gotta treat my dog. Here, Razzle. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry
And
I
malt
forgot you.
vinegar is also wrong. Chip shot vinegars are a non-brewed condiment. I didn't say it.
So I'm talking about American fish and chips. Slight variation. We get what we can get.
Like Long John Silver's? Because if it's Long John Silver's, that's total S tier, 100%.
They're gonna.
Mikey's the only one keeping Long John Silver's in business. That is a money laundering operation. There is
Dude,
never anybody there.
I can get two foods that I love: an S tier, Long John Silver's chicken planks, and an A tier, that buttery corns you get in the bag there, the little bag of buttery corns. Man, for like $6, you'll come out eating like a king.
Each cobbler is A tier. I like how we only have one S tier in here.
Yes.
That's the only thing you're going back for is mashed potatoes, huh?
Usually.
Peach cobbler is
Peach
S
cobbler?
for me.
S tier?
S tier. Yeah.
Mikey?
Oh, sorry, I was talking in chat here. Wait, what were we on? Peach cobbler? It's okay.
Peach cobbler.
Here's the thing with peach cobbler. You could have brought pumpkin. You could have brought cherry, but you brought peach cobbler because you had to be different. You just had to be Mr. Different. So I give it a C for you trying to be different.
Shades.
Do an A.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going B, but not on Thanksgiving. It is more of a summer dish, but if you bring some peach cobbler, I'm going to eat it. I guess we'll put that in A then.
It's okay. It's not
That's
like
what
I
I'm
hate it
saying.
or I'm not a hater of peach cobbler.
Put it right.
I will
behind the
say
bowls.
summertime with a
Yeah, I
scoop
say
of
at
ice
least have
cream.
crescent rolls in
That's
front of me.
Yes.
yeah.
Summertime with ice cream is S tier all fucking day.
Yes.
Now,
Yep.
we're getting down to the final things.
We got an important question in chat, and I think it's important to note this. What is cobbler?
It is
Any-
cobbler.
Yes.
Cobbler, to me, it has a crumble crust.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Yes,
regular
yeah.
pie, but has a crumbly, not
Yeah,
as
so
good as. But yeah, that's
it's
a
made
cobbler.
like it's made in like a casserole dish versus a pie pan. So it's kind of like a crustless pie.
I
more or
think
less.
that's a good analogy for it.
Yeah.
All right, we asked Google. And Google said, cobbler is a fruit dessert with a biscuit, cake batter, or pie dough topping. The topping is spooned onto the fruit in small rounds, resembling a cobblestone street, which is how the dessert got its name. Cobblers can be made with almost any fruit, but peaches
Had
and
no
berries
idea.
are popular.
I never once looked at it and was like, wow, that looks just like a cobblestone street.
No.
We got Google yelling at us over here.
Yeah. Like, what's
Hey,
going on
Google.
here?
Stop.
I'm
I
so
got it.
lonely. I talked to my my robot thing in here. I don't know. She always tells me nice things. She tells me jokes. I'll be like, play me 35 farts. And
Are we putting this
she'll hook
in?
me up.
We put it in A tier. We had some S tiers, some A tiers, some other things. I have cobbled streets
said
near
it's an
me.
S.
I'm gonna confirm or deny that. Each crumble would be S tier.
Wait, what's
All
the
right,
difference?
well, we're getting down to the final. Deviled eggs. Those are S tier for Thundy if they're made by my mom, or they're D tier
That's
for
a-
me if they're not made by my
that's a
mom.
D.
I know you guys love them. I like
D.
I just like regular boiled boring eggs, but I'm not going to even try to fight you on these. I know how
That's a
everybody feels
Shades?
about them.
I'd go S.
We got an S
Oh.
tier from Shades, an
Yeah.
S tier from Thundy, 2 D tiers, and we got some B's and some A's and some A's. We'll put it in A tier because it's always on the plate. Not for very long. You usually eat them when you're in line.
They're pretty popular. I think people always fight over them. So
We
I
might
think
get some riots if we don't put them in here. I
every
think
family has that aunt that makes the best ones.
we got some S, 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 D. It's all over the place. So we'll throw you into an A tier. All right, we're coming down to the finals here. Apple pie. Oh, we got a bunch of. Oh, it's the same person saying S tier.
I
It's your
can tell you
daughter.
now, I like everything at the bottom right now. Like that's my Thanksgiving plate right there.
Apple pie is S tier.
Apple pie, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yes.
throw it in there.
Apple
Yeah.
pie is my favorite pie. Pumpkin pie is S tier.
Oh, I always put the entire container of whipped cream on top of it.
Yeah, that's how you roll.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's where I'm
There's
at.
the question. I'm gonna put a poll in chat. Pumpkin pie with or without whipped cream.
Oh, you gotta have whipped cream on it. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's
Nope.
only one answer.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Whipped cream.
Yeah.
This is something that even chat can't break the tie on. The
No.
powers
See,
aren't powerful enough to
I
stop this.
I like my pumpkin pie like my night times raw.
You raw dog that pie, huh?
I like to raw dog my pumpkin pie, y'all.
I like me a cream pie. So definitely, where are we going with
I knew
this?
I was gonna
What are we
get beat
doing?
on this one, but
Whip, yeah, put that
Yeah.
whip in on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
these pies are so hot right now.
I feel like we need a pie, some kind of pie graphic coming in here.
Are you a whip or no whip pumpkin pie guy, Shades?
I'm not saying a word because I'll either put it on there or I won't. It just depends on what my mood is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes he mix and match. He switch hits on that.
Oh, I always knew Shades was a switch hitter. Ah. All right. All right. Whipped one convincingly. I figured it would, but I'm an outlier on that one. All right. We're going to put
Wait,
ham and
before we
spiral ham.
continue, I got to
Okay.
address something. You got apple pie in front of pumpkin pie. Are we going to be okay with that?
Yes.
All right. Let's have that discussion. Apple or pumpkin pie?
Okay, now in the context of Thanksgiving, I think pumpkin has to go first.
I think so too. That is the season.
It's
Well-
the only season where you have pumpkin pie.
Yeah, but see, the problem is pumpkins are in October, so it doesn't go good for me.
All right, I won't fight
So,
you guys.
apple
on
pie
it,
first.
but I'll just be
Hey,
stink on
Cole.
it the whole time.
Pull in the chat because I am
I feel
apple
like
pie.
Shade's opinion has a little bit
all
more
day.
weight than some others. So
You don't eat pie in October typically.
I eat pie any day. I'll
Not
eat apple
pumpkin pie?
pie on Christmas. I will only eat pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving.
See, that's what I'm getting at. Like that's the typical. One
Sometimes
shot at a
people don't know
pumpkin
how to
pie.
fucking make it, and it's not good. But rarely do you fuck up an apple pie.
even if you put too much was it oil where it gets all runny, you can still eat it. You're like, yeah, I'll eat this runny pie.
Looks like Apple's winning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Only
We'll
time
just
that'll
leave it
ever
there.
happen on this channel.
Well, then, your kids have the worst takes. They don't like the native howl. They say apple pie is gross. You have failed as a parent, sir.
Hey,
I
listen.
didn't even know we
I
had
had a-
kids in chat. I'm so sorry, guys.
Listen to this.
I'm being
So
gross. Don't listen to me.
This is for Shades and Thundy. My child here, Lizzie, that's in the chat. She was very heated about our over each other take. She's a huge Linkin Park fan. We had a huge argument on the way over here today. She was not a fan of our take about over each other.
Okay,
She's
when
like,
it
if
comes
you
to
don't
Linkin
know,
Park, if a
she
girl
was
breaks
like-
up with me, I'm gonna play it in my headset, and I'm gonna be like 16-year-old again, like listening to it.
I told her that we failed it, and I've never seen such a look of disappointment.
So if you don't know, the first two Linkin Park songs that they dropped, we all fired. Like that's a good thing. We all gave it a fire.
And the
Then
fourth
they
one?
dropped that song, and the fourth one. Then they dropped that one, and it was the first time we have triple failed anything on the channel ever.
Hey, that's harsh. That's super harsh for sure.
We got banned.
We didn't like it, and neither did Universal Warner Music, because Warner Music now has a vendetta against us.
They do.
Are
they're
they
mad 'cause-
flagging your stuff now?
Well, so we
Blacklisted
beat
us
them.
until we beat them on Heavy Lies the Crown. We won our
They-
appeal because they didn't respond
They
in
didn't
time.
respond. Yes, we slipped through the cracks. The WB neglected to counter claim our appeal, and so we won. And then after that, man, it was like, boom, we're gonna block everything you do.
You guys are brave to go against companies, man. I'm scared. They claim something. I'm like, okay, I give up. But you guys, you guys fought. That's powerful. I like it.
So when we put
Yeah,
out
we're
Two Face, it was a pain in the ass editing it, and no matter what I did, I practically removed the whole fucking song and talked over it, and we still got automatically blocked everywhere. So we're like,
Yeah,
something's fishy
I
here.
wouldn't even do music, man. I use music that I purchase, and I still get flagged for it. I'm like, man, I got the rights to use this. It's so dumb.
But we have 15 days left on our dispute. So if you haven't watched our This Rocks Hard Linkin Park Two-Faced reaction and review, make sure you go watch it, because there's any chance that any day it could get pulled down.
In the end,
Well,
it
Apple
didn't
Pie
really
won.
matter.
Exactly. I saw that. You guys were angry. Just a little bit. Not Rin stuff. No, Rin's once a week. We cover stuff all week long, though. That more people need to watch because it's good. All right. Now, they have a distinction between spiral ham and regular ham. I'm going to pair them together unless you guys have
Yeah, to
reason
me,
we
it's the
need to
same
separate them.
thing. Like I wouldn't know the
Yeah.
difference if someone
Yeah,
gave me either.
I
So
would say that they're the same.
Is
I
one
I
just
like ham
thinner?
as a
Is that
change
what
of
it is?
pace. It's just the way it's prepared.
Yeah. So for me, spiral ham is S tier. I will eat spiral ham. I will go back for seconds on spiral ham. I will go back for thirds on spiral ham or ham in general. But
So
what does Shades think?
B. It's okay.
Dylan?
for me, a pineapple glazed spiral ham is the best. That's S tier meat product all day.
Hey man, you got game, so I can't argue with it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
the key. You get
It's
them
the
spiral
secret.
hams. Yeah.
Well, I'm also I'm pre-diabetic right now, so
Oh, that
maybe I'm not the
sucks. Yeah.
best source of nutrition. So I've lived by a very hardcore philosophy of outworking a bad diet until I've reached the age I am now, and now it's catching up to me.
Yeah, I was saying eventually you gotta pay the piper.
Indeed.
Ham is good for Christmas. Oh, I love ham for Christmas. I love ham for every holiday. I will eat ham every damn day.
Like I can no longer eat pizza every single day of the year. I used to do
Oh,
that,
I could.
and now my
I could
body's
do that.
like, "Sorry, Mike, you're gonna wake up with acid in your mouth." Isn't that awesome?
I told the doctor I wasn't giving up pizza. I'll
I
switch to
love.
sugar-free
I
Red
wish
Bull,
I
but
could. I love it so much. If that's all I want from heaven, like just titties and pizza. That's it.
you deserve that. You've earned that in your life, sir.
S tier's winning out. And then we'll do turkey last. And they have a distinction between dark meat and light meat.
I like both in different settings, but I'm definitely like I light if I'm gonna go back for seconds, but I like my first one to be dark. I don't know why that is, but
I like my turkey like I like my women. Dark.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
These and pizza seem reasonable.
Yeah, I actually like everything right now on the screen. That's amazing. See, I like stuff. I like random cuts of meat, apparently.
So we have something from Steve. I've seen Linkin Park 20 plus times, and nobody can sing a Chester song like Chester did. I wouldn't even deal with Rin singing one.
Oh, they got a new singer, don't they?
Yeah, we've covered them 4 times on the channel.
Oh, see,
Yes.
I'm that guy that comes on a show, haven't watched a lot of it, and then I just sound stupid on there.
Oh, you're good.
I'll get caught up.
I'm
though.
gonna go get a beer while Dylan gives us his take on this.
All my friends
Yes.
are content creators, and I always miss out on their stuff.
So I haven't seen them anywhere near 20 times. I have seen the band a couple times in their run. Did get to meet them. The first time I saw them, got to visit with them for a little bit. The second time I saw them, they were much bigger. About as big of a Linkin Park fan probably as there is. And I think Emily does a fine job. I respect the band for wanting to continue. And for me personally, I'm super stoked at the fact that like I get to hear these songs live again. I get a second life at this. She's not Chester, obviously, and I don't have a problem with that. I like the fact that she's doing her. I like the fact that they've got an album full of new original material to continue on as Linkin Park, and I'll be the first guy singing along with all the old songs with her singing the parts. So I'm
I
good with
haven't
it.
heard her renditions of them. Are they pretty good or?
Yeah, I feel they're pretty solid. And obviously, you're not listening to her sing. I love the fact that she's not trying to emulate Chester.
Yeah.
She's singing Linkin Park songs as herself. And I think that's endearing. You know, I dig it. So I know it's not for everybody. And people can feel the way they do about Linkin Park or Chester, but I feel like I personally am super stoked that the band gets to continue on and that so many of us get a chance to hear them perform these songs live again.
I think bands can be generational. I mean, look at Guar, look at Faith No More. I mean, look, Mike Patton is Faith No More now, you know. And I'm sure fans of the old, I can't even think of his name anymore. It just tells you how much a band can get a new guy and just continue down that road, you know.
And,
We're all
we've talked about this. So many bands that everybody loves, hardly any of them have an original lineup. People come, people go, and I think it's the band's choice to do what they want to do. And Mike Shinoda and most of the boys felt like it was time to continue on. And I love the fact that it came about organically. Emily and Mike were working on some stuff, and it just felt to them like it felt to Mike like a Linkin Park song. So I trust his judgment and continuing with the band, and I'm all about it.
I always
If
trust your judgment on music anyway, so
Well, thank you.
you've watched our videos covering the topics, we get into it about why we are supportive and why there's things that even if we're not supportive, we'll tell you and tell you exactly why. We're not just gonna blanket be like, oh, we like all of it. We're gonna say why, but we really enjoy her. We like her singing, but I know people have said like they should have rebranded their name like Foo Fighters, but I think the reason they didn't is because they want to keep playing the old Linkin Park music. And you can't do that if you rebrand and give it a different name.
well, plus from a marketing standpoint,
Exactly.
people see that brand recognition and they're like, "Oh, let's go watch Linkin Park. They're playing tonight." But if they were just called Stinkin' Dark, I don't know if it had been, it would have in got people to go watch it.
Oh, perfect. So another example to tie it into this universe we're in right now, if tomorrow VHS Mikey decides he loves Laserdisc and he
I do.
rebrands as well, but if he rebrands his channel as Laserdisc Mikey, it's going to lose some of its followers, right? It's not
funny
as
you should
appealing.
mention that because I'm always on the fence whether I can show other stuff because I have DVDs and blues that are really weird, just like my VHS tapes, and I never know if it's going to drive the fans away. So I've just been slowly inching them in. Like, oh look,
yeah.
I also have this on DVD. You know.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Shades?
think nothing.
Okay.
I think that's
Welcome in,
fair,
Plug
that's fair.
Mafia. We're welcome. We're winding down here. So where are we putting dark meat and light meat turkey? Does it matter to you, first of all, Shades?
Can we have them both at the same time?
I would prefer light meat. Light meat.
Dylan?
I am a white meat guy as well.
Mikey?
I mean, I like them both for different reasons. So but I guess I always reach for the light meat first.
I wish it was just turkey in general.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd say we lump them together.
We'll lump them together because I prefer the dark meat. But what do you say, chat? I will put up a poll. We're just going to go in general.
Like
turkey on Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving turkey. Is it S tier? Is it A tier? Is it B tier? Or is it C tier?
Well, I give it an
Now,
S, by the way. It's getting a puff of smoke on that.
I will eat it just because it's Thanksgiving. But most of the time, I'm not a fan because it's not cooked well. You gotta cook it right. And if you've never had fried turkey, that is S plus tier.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
I will give you the recipe for an S tier fried turkey.
All right, let us have it.
Well, I don't have the full recipe for the brine, but so you brine it, you let that thing sit in there for a couple days, you pat it dry, and then you inject it with Tony Caceres, this Cajun butter seasoning.
Oh, I'm in.
Inject that bad boy, and then you deep fry it, and it is the juiciest, most flavorful turkey. That's the way to do it.
We're having a Cyber Skull Friendsgiving next year, is what you're saying, and Dylan's making the turkey?
Yeah, I'm coming on over, Dill.
Come up, Mikey. Get up here.
Yeah, come on up next year. We'll do this.
I'm
we'll
overdue
get with
for
deep
a visit.
cut together.
I'm supposed to go see Dustin. I was wanting to lose some weight before I went up because last time I shot tape head, I gained 30 pounds. And I was so embarrassed because I know it's for there's still people watching that. And I'm like, oh man, everyone's going to think that's the size I am. So I'm determined to lose weight before I come up. But, you heard the way I eat, so I'm going to have trouble doing that.
All right. Well, it looks like turkey got S tier. So then the real question is, do we put it before or after the ham?
I'm going to say after, just because it is very hard to do a perfect turkey.
Shades?
I don't care where it goes because I'm either S or A. So
All right, all right. We're gonna do another poll. Let's do it.
I love your poll system, by the way. It's awesome. This guy can work a good poll.
As above, so below. Let us know what you think. Poll is up. Above ham or below ham, and our tier list will be done. And we'll take a picture of it. We'll put it on our socials and in our Discord, and let people know what we think.
Just get that hot turkey content, huh?
Oh, it's 50-50. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, it's 50-50. Oh, below. Oh, above.
Oh, it's getting heated. It's getting heated. I feel like we need to summon. We need to get the juju going. Get whatever you can get to knock it out of 50.
Oh,
I'll
getting
try
closer.
to ski. I'll try to ski towards the results. Well, I
let
guess
it go
it'd be more
a
like,
little bit longer.
it'd be more like this, I guess.
Slalom. The old slalom
I
skier.
haven't even made anything for chat yet with my balloons.
Well, I'll have to say this has been a fun stream today. Even though we're missing one, this went pretty good. This was pretty fun. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. I wasn't sure what we were all gonna exactly get into until earlier in the week, and I was like, well, we'll do this Screen Rant article. We'll do a tier list talking about the food because it'll get some interesting debate going on, and
Yeah, I like the
we'll
debate
see what
system. It
happens.
gets us
So,
chatting, it gets us showing our personality a little bit.
well, it looks like it's going above, ladies and gentlemen. That's the poll. Now the question is, do we need to relist anything in here?
Yeah.
It was
Pumpkin
at
pie
above
shot all the way to
one.
the front. Oh yeah, definitely in front of all that shit. Yeah, 100%. That's the good list. I feel like cornbread should be a little higher, but that's all right. I won't. I know how y'all feel.
those Hawaiian rolls can go down a couple notches.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Knock them Hawaiian rolls down. They don't deserve their place in history.
That's going to be probably the most controversial topic out of this whole thing is where we put the King's Hawaiian rolls.
Probably.
King's Hawaiian rolls will bring friendships apart.
Gravy to S tier. I agree, but apparently it's where's the what? Look, another Steve has joined the chat.
No way.
Drop your Steve emojis.
Council of Steve's in the house. I'm gonna give a puff of chat for every Steve that comes in. Oh, I think I broke my smoke machine. It did the last little puff.
We got a lot of gravy to S tier, but I mean, where were y'all? We were talking about it. I think it's a priority. I think it's always on the plate. It always goes on the mashed potatoes, but that's where it got set. Pull the gravy. We pulled the gravy. Should we pull the gravy, guys?
Like what do you mean?
They want to pull the gravy and move the gravy.
I
don't know if we pulled gravy.
I'm going to build me something to get ready for this because I know I'm not gonna agree with you guys. So I'm gonna use my aggressive ant antennas to try to manipulate chat into thinking what I think. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get some.
I'm freaking working, and I tried to tell you S tier.
I'm trying to get you guys.
All
I'm trying
right.
to send you psychic vibes. My antennas are going two different directions.
All right. Everybody go vote, including all of you guys that are sitting in here. I guess Dylan can't.
I'm gonna drop. Wait, are we allowed to vote, or are we?
Yes,
again?
yes.
Okay.
You
I'm
could have
gonna
been
go
voting
with,
on all of these.
my God. I was just cooking it earlier to cheat, but I didn't know we could really do it. Wait, what
Didn't
are we
pull the
voting on?
gravy.
Oh, I don't see it low enough.
does
and I
gravy
need
go?
I need like a in the trash.
We have an S tier. Overwhelming S tier.
Ah, you guys are breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Ching.
We got a super chat.
Yeah,
We got.
awesome.
I don't see our alerts.
Come on, we got to at least dance to that.
I don't know where the alerts were. They're on the screen, but I didn't see them.
I'm so excited.
We
Man,
got
coming in hot.
We got 6 pounds, right? That's 6
That's
pounds.
awesome. That's
for
like wizard
S
gold.
tier. I think it has to win because we got money for this.
I was just going to say that too. Somebody voted and put money towards it, so I guess it's worth that.
They use
It's winning
wizard
anyway.
gold too, so it's worth more.
Right? It is. It's worth more than than freedom dollars. It's euros.
Yeah,
Euros are worth more than freedom dollars.
Yeah, freedom dollars. They're on the way out.
I think given the poll, and it's our most voted on poll, and given the 6 euros, look at that! Shout out K Rackow.
Send him a good vibe for his super chat there. Okay,
I wish I had a full screen because I would full screen Mikey right now, but I just don't have room for it.
It's all right. I try not to interrupt the show too much till the end of the show, and then it's on.
All right. Well, there it is. There is our Thanksgiving food tier list, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the final standings. So now that we've been here longer than I thought we were going to be, let's roll into our final closing remarks. Or no, our final topic. We still got another topic to go.
It's the final countdown.
Exactly. What are we thankful for this year, boys? Let's start with our guest. What is our guest host thankful for?
Oh man, I should have had something cooking, but here's my easy one. And of course, I would love to say I'm thankful for Chap, but is what I'm really thankful for is I don't have a lot of friends here. I'm kind of on my own. I moved out here when I was really poor. Of course, I've built my life up, and that's no longer a problem. But one thing I didn't build up during that time is getting any friends. Like I have like one local guy I eat lunch with. So all my friends are online, and I'm thankful that I've got to meet some of them recently and kind of bring that gap just a little bit closer.
Well, there it is. VHS Mikey, I just put his socials in the chat, so go give him a subscribe if you'd like to. He talks VHS tapes and all sorts of cool stuff, and we are very thankful to have him here today.
Thank you, man. I also have a lot of puppets on that channel too. Eventually, I'm going to have the puppets take over. Like if I get too old to do YouTube, I'm going to have all my my little puppet critters kind of take over the show.
Well, Steve makes a point here. No parsnips, no swede, no roast potatoes, no Yorkshire pudding, no carrots. What's going on with these dinners? Well, I will put the carrots in with the roasted veggies, but I don't know if any of us do any of the rest of that for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. We could do an English Thanksgiving
remember, this is
tier list. We'll put some beans and toast in there too.
Yeah, and some bangers and mash and toad in the hole.
My one buddy Garrett, he's always schooling me on some of the stuff you guys eat over there.
Well, Dylan, what are you thankful for this year?
Oh, I'm still getting smoked out. I was like, why can't I not see anybody?
I am thankful for, it's a long list. I'll try to keep it brief. Obviously, my family, my friends, relatively good health. You guys, obviously. And I wish Dustin was here because I kind of had a little thing planned to give him a shout out. But he is really the reason that Mikey and I met. He's the reason that, I connected with you and Shades on a content creating world. And so he's kind of the foundation of a lot of what I've been able to do through the Tapehead stuff. I've met some amazing friends. I've got my homie Taylor out in Tennessee, John out in Maine, who I'm going to work with on a film. I've just really networked. Groovy Movie. My friendship with him stems from the old 3B video days. So yeah, I'm incredibly thankful for Dustin and his family. They're my family as well. We're very tight. Our kids are homies with each other. Right now my son and his daughter are dating. So it's just a huge family unit, and I'm incredibly
Oh, I
thankful
didn't know
for
that.
him.
Holy, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Sorry.
yeah,
Continue.
yeah. So yeah, it's just he is a person who has done a lot for me in my life. And obviously my wife has been incredibly supportive. She gives up some of her time with me to do these things and pursue my dreams. And it's just, I'm very grateful. I'm thankful for the renegades who have, it all started and it snowballed from a comment I made about Ren not being very up tempo, and who knew that would take us here. So it's been great. I'm thankful for all the people that have been supportive, and we have very few haters, to be honest. We're very fortunate. So I'm just thankful for all of you guys, all the people watching. I'm just thankful for the life I'm allowed to live.
That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Thank you for subbing to Mikey too, Nikki.
I wanted to say that on the Dustin thing, that guy he called me and he talked me into quitting my career to do YouTube. He's like, Mikey, you are wasting your time doing what you're doing. And I had a lucrative career, keep in mind, with like money that comes in. Like and he talked me into quitting it to do YouTube. So I always give him a hard time about it.
Bill. But speaking, I have some Ren songs in mind when you are ready for some deep emotional rides, unlike the easy listening you've heard. What about the last few weeks has been easy listening? Nos retake next week's going to be easy listening, but I've got something on the topic of Dustin and the deep cut. If you all didn't see,
I love his
last
set, by the way.
week, Dylan went on the Deep Cut podcast and they talked
that
about the
guy.
Toxic Avenger.
I
So
had
I'll
you guys
drop
on my
that
split
link.
screen watching it because I had like 3 guys air at the same time. I was trying to keep up with everybody.
Here's the link if you want to go check it out. They talk for an hour and 16 minutes about the Toxic Avenger movie. Pretty good stuff. We're always hanging in the chat there. They premiere their videos on Friday evenings, too late probably for the UK to join. They're like 8 p.m. our time, so that's pretty late over there. But you could go back and check them out because you know who's going to be on there next week?
Who?
Oh, I have an idea.
I got a plan. A Muppet?
Darius.
I
Next
that's
Friday am going to be on the Deep Cut podcast, and we are going to be talking about Kevin Smith's movie Tusk.
Did he let you touch the book? I've been wanting to touch the book.
I got to.
I didn't.
So I will say, spoiler alert, but I also have we did an episode on Malignant. It's a big favorite of Dustin's and mine, and I got to read from the book. So
Oh, that's
not,
awesome. I wanted to
yeah.
touch the book.
Yeah, not on Toxic Avenger, but on the eventually coming out episode of Malignant. I got to open the book. So
Hey, it's in there. Fleetwood Mac song Tusk is in there.
I'm not missing this Thundarius show at all, period. I will
man.
be there in chat harassing everybody if anyone shows up.
If you like seeing me on here talk about stuff, just wait until I talk about a movie that I have.
Hey, that
I
works.
deep dove everything. I watched behind the scenes. I watched this movie like 5 times before we did this. Like, I love this movie. It's so much fun. The body horror is so great in this one, and it's a good one. And Johnny Depp is in it. So if you're on board for a wacky, weird, wild, horror-esque movie, definitely go check that out before next Friday, and then watch this episode and let us know what you think.
Yeah, I mean that's a power couple there. I'm super excited.
And then I went back on, and then a few more weeks, they're going to be dropping one talking killer clowns from outer space.
Hey,
and I may have wore my clown mask for the entire episode.
Isn't that like, one of your favorite movies?
I actually hadn't seen it since I was younger, so it's the first time I'd
really?
watched it in years was to cover this. So,
Oh,
well,
that's amazing.
Shades, what are you thankful for this year?
Oh, I'm definitely thankful for family and friends, at least to start off with. Few friends that are still loyal. And then I'm definitely thankful for what we got going on here.
Oh, that's awesome.
It started out slow, and we didn't exactly have an end goal really with it. We were just kind of doing it to be doing it. Now we have more of an idea and kind of taking off. Uh, Definitely thankful for to have it still having a job. What since it's not this one yet. Uh, yeah, I mean, I already said what I was going to say earlier. Just thankful for being on this venture with some buddies, exposing people to stuff they may or may not see without our help.
That's awesome.
We do what we do because of you guys.
I feel like when you speak, it means and it carries more. I don't know what it is.
What, me?
Yeah, like it's coming really like coming from somewhere deep there. I like it.
Right, fair, because I was gonna say because I'm not a loud guy, so
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's
he's
why
the
I feel like
exact
when
opposite of me.
when you do speak, like I can't shut up, but so no one listens to me. But when you speak, I'm like, oh, I actually want to hear what he's saying.
The man, a few words, but the few words are
Yeah.
very impactful. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing this the whole time, and I'm so loud I
Kevin's
echo in
gift.
his mic.
Yeah. So thank you for that.
Shades doesn't do emotional often.
I mean, not wrong.
You do
And
like concrete work. You're like a man's man, you know.
Steve said, absolute banger. If you're in the UK and hear Fleeting Rumors are playing a gig near you, go watch them. They are an awesome cover band. Well, there you go. If you're in the UK, go check them out.
Silent but deadly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a cool name. I like it.
Well, I think y'all know the first thing I'm going to say about this is I'm thankful to be 1 year cancer motherfucking free. I'm
Yeah,
thankful to be cancer free this year. But you know, now that I'm cleared to get back in the gym with some restrictions, I'm gonna hopefully start working out a little bit, try to lose some weight because I gotta lose a few pounds. But what's up, Johnny Taylor? What's up, everybody? Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. It's been wild. It's been wild. I have a video on the channel about what a night of proton beam radiation looked like because it's not regular radiation. So if you haven't seen it, it's on the channel. Go check it out. Just go look in our search bar and type in cancer. And it's beating cancer with proton beam radiation at the Mayo Clinic. It's a whole night of what it looks like to do something like that. I go from my Airbnb all the way there, and I show you what it's like walking in at night, doing the whole radiation and everything. So go check it out if you haven't.
Dude,
Cyber
I'm so
Skull.
glad you're here.
It's so I had some I had some I had my two people I'm extremely thankful for, aside from everyone else that helped me, that donated, that gave me support throughout the whole ordeal. Like, one, Shades, because he had to put up with my ass in recovery and help me out a fuck ton. So thank you, Shades. And then my mom and my stepdad were absolutely goaded through the whole process. Like, they're the ones who helped get me up there, bring me back. I stayed at their house for a few days after surgery. Like, it was wild. 12-hour spinal surgery, 6 weeks of radiation. It was nuts. So I had him wheel me into the chapel at Mayo Clinic, which is absolutely amazing and pristine. And I sat there, talked to the big man upstairs for a while. And I'm like, this is what I really want to do is the YouTubes. I don't know exactly where to take it, but I know this is what I want to do. Had a good talk. And he's like, go do it, man. So we're doing the damn thing. We're doing the damn thing. And thank you. I'm very thankful for the renegades, everybody here in chat, all the people who watch us on a consistent basis, especially the ones who watch all of our other videos that get 100 views during the week versus our multiple thousand view Rin videos, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. We love promoting independent and small label artists because no one else is doing it. Who's got the marketing budget? You know, we're out here showing you guys the stuff that we love, and that was the whole reason we started this series, was to show you guys the stuff that we love. So, shout out to Nice Enough Entertainment and our buddy Justin Strawstone, because without them, we wouldn't have the music scene in Omaha that we do. Like, they provide an atmosphere where we can watch amazing music, meet amazing musicians like Echo and Chris Webby and Ritz and all these other ones. And yes, chat, I see you. I see you. Um, are Thundy and Shades roommates? Did it take me too long to figure that out? Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Plot
Wait, he's
twist.
breaking the fourth wall.
Are we
Oh,
breaking
no.
the fourth wall? What's up, guys?
This is an M. Night Shyamalan production.
My dream is to be able to hang out with my best friend like that all the time. That'd be cool.
What a twist.
Dude, you're gonna make me tear up. I'm trying to not do that. And
Hey.
I'm so proud that you're here and that you're doing what you love. And you're so goddamn passionate. You're always sending me videos of what you're working on, your screen grabs, your little animations you make. And you could tell you're truly passionate about what you do.
Yeah, man, that's what we're here for. We really wanted to start this talking a lot more about movies because we used to do some live streams talking movies and stuff, but the music took off and it was a lot easier to put out multiple videos a week talking music than it was reviewing movies. So that's what we did, man. And now Tuesday is episode what, Shades?
I don't know. Is that 99 or 100?
100.
Oh, that's
Tuesday.
insane. Oh my
Tuesday's
God.
episode 100, ladies and gentlemen. And we are covering a band called Lyric Noel. We covered all their stuff in October, a bunch of Halloween covers. We're going to cover a bunch of their Christmas covers this week. They actually just dropped one, yesterday? And we're like, surprise. So we'll have to cover today. So we'll have to cover it next week. But we're covering their Carol of the Bells metal cover, female vocalist, awesome backing band. They love us. We love them. We talk to them on DMs all the time. They got some special stuff coming up that we might be getting some early access to. So shout out Lyric Noel, shout out Echo, Ritz, King ISO, Chris Webby, all these different bands that we follow because they help us get through our day with their music. A lot of them are mental health advocates, not all of them, but a lot of them are. And their music, is stuff that we've been rocking with for a really, really long time. And we're thankful for all of this. All of you guys. Shades is crying over there.
Hey, mind your business.
But yes, new Lyric Noel. Yes, there is new Lyric Noel, and we can't watch it until we cover it. So we'd have known we'd have dropped that as episode 100, but we thought they deserved to be episode 100 because, they're such big supporters of us and share us out. And when they come to Omaha, we're going to kick it with the band. You bet your ass, and we'll make some content. But tomorrow or Monday, we're dropping our cover. We're late, but of Killswitch Engage's new song. So that's just a little tip off of maybe some things we're going to cover in the future. But yeah, so I've been a Webby fan for years and I love that you guys like him. Yeah, dude, we met him a couple years back in Omaha. His dad, Dave, loves our channel. Every time he's in something, he watches and he comments. So Dave's the GOAT. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could say I'm thankful for this year because it's been such a crazy year. Like, this has been our best month financially for the channel of all time, all because of the premiere yesterday was wild. An hour and 16-minute video that took me 9.5 hours to edit and then another hour or so to do thumbnails and all the rest of the setup. And it took us an hour and 52 minutes to record. And as of right now, we're sitting over 5,300 views on that bad boy. So that's pretty nuts. So, man, we're at 4,130 subs. We were just trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and we're over 4K. We're fully monetized, and it all happened because we actually had filmed more episodes than this, but they didn't all get posted. But our 45th posted episode in this series that we started in June was the one with Chris Webby and Ren and Baggage, and that's what launched our channel because we found the Renegades, and they boosted our channel up to monetization. And while we'd like to see those thousands of views on things like Chris Webby and these other smaller bands, we know that reaction channels, people come for the stuff that they're familiar with, and rarely do they give everything else a chance because they're traveling from channel to channel to channel to watch the stuff they're interested in. So we very much appreciate you guys checking out our other stuff because we got an interview series coming. We used to have one called the Cyber Skull Lounge, which was our OG live stream. And we're
Sounds
just waiting
familiar.
until we can get some upgrades. Yeah, Dylan was on it. But we've got some artists, some musicians, some really cool ones that have already said they would come on the channel whenever we're ready. So just a heads up, there's going to be some cool musicians coming on within the next year or two once we upgrade our equipment. So that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to closing remarks. Closing remarks. This has been actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
So
there's a grip. I was probably holding it up.
Oh,
that tier list took a long time. But
I like
Mikey,
It's fun. Yeah.
let us know. You got anything coming up, buddy? What you got coming up?
Well,
Anything?
I have a VHS that's coming out, but I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it yet. But I can at least say there's a
Okay.
thing coming out. I also will be doing a Christmas episode, like you got to do this season, where I'll be going through some lost media. Hopefully nobody's grandma or anything's in it, but I can't promise that. But it should be a lot of fun, and I'm making new puppets for it. So, yeah, I'm that guy right there. The real colorful channel.
I don't know why our alerts aren't showing up, but we just got a $20 super chat from Joni Taylor. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
I would give you a puff of smoke, but I'm choking myself out here. I'll give you some gremlin noises.
Johnny. It's Johnny? Okay, I got it right at first. You're a lady. I didn't want to just call you Johnny, okay? Guys, if you get a labor simulator and do a live, you'll get 10K. What does that even mean?
I will do it. I know what that is, and I will do
Are you
it.
talking about like putting the TINS device type crap on your stomach?
I ain't
I
scared
have
of
a TINS
nothing.
unit. It's
Well,
upstairs.
I'll do it.
But
I'd
No,
do
this-
that.
worse than that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
this
thinking
is
video
like next
games.
level.
I want to come up and wrestle in coleslaw because everybody there is like a mixed martial artist and stuff. I think it'd be fun to wrestle in coleslaw.
Let's go, buddy.
You guys
All
are
right,
totally
we'll think
beating me up,
about
huh?
it. We've also let's let is there anything else you want to wrap up with, Mikey?
Oh, that's it. I'm working on some new puppets for my show. I mean, my show's pretty random. I'm like you. I still haven't quite found my voice. So I'm working hard. My only
Coleslaw.
complaint about your show is I wish the song went longer because I always want to dance to them. You know.
I ain't trying to get clean for that shit. Thanks for your time, guys. Great stream. Sorry I was late. Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. Let's get some Steve emojis in the chat for Steve over here. The head of the Council of Steves.
We'll have to give you some of them hot MC Donald tracks that you won't get claimed on. You know.
There you go. They're fair use.
Oh, our stuff was terrible. We just rapped about like pizza rolls and stuff, like cook them to the bust. You know.
Well, we've also thought about doing some live streams where we watch behind the scenes footage of Rin videos that we've covered. So if you think people might show up to watch us react and talk about and watch the behind the scenes stuff, let us know. Maybe we'll have to do that on a Saturday and go on and watch some of that stuff. I know the Money Game Part 3 is like 2 hours long, so I don't know about that one, but there'd be some cool ones that I'd like to watch with you guys. Do it. Do it, she said.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do it.
I'm gonna have to come by and just hang out and chat and watch some of that.
Yeah, man. That sounds awesome. All right, well, maybe after the first... Oh, my goodness.
Hey. Thank you again.
I was gonna do
Lower
my
amount.
Kid dance.
But I also bought a membership. You did. Shout out, Pip. That's some New Zealand dollars over here. That's some Hobbit money over here.
I feel like I got rid of my balloon hat with all the dancing. I could have been going wild with the balloons.
And make stuff is a channel where he does non-music stuff. Yeah, we're all subbed to that one. Absolutely. They can buy coleslaw now.
Yeah, baby, a big old kiddie pool. That's that. If you get knocked out of the squared circle, you're out. Kind of like sumo wrestling, but you just fill it to the top. You know, knee high, and no, you can't punch each other, but just got to wrestle. Any wrestling move's cool. And I feel like if you got a beef with someone on YouTube, coleslaw wrestling, forget debating them. That's lame. That's like rap battles for nerds. You don't debate them. That's lame. You
I
coleslaw
got a
wrestle your
list.
enemies.
I got a list.
So speaking of wrestling, most of y'all probably don't even know yet that Thundy has a background in professional wrestling. He did it for a brief amount of time before he got hurt.
I don't know if I want any piece of that.
The name Thundarius comes from my stage name, and that was my ring name was Thundarius. So that's always been my stage name for anything that I've been involved with. But speaking of professional wrestling, Thundy is going to Atlanta for the end of the year for New Year's. So if you're in Atlanta, hit me up. But I'm gonna go be seeing some Atlanta wrestling entertainment friends of the channel.
Awesome.
I am personal friends with the people who run Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment, and we might have to do some live streams, reacting or watching some of their content because they live stream all their
Dude,
shows.
I so want to be on that.
Their show of the year is at the end of December. It's December 28th, 29th, something like that. It's a Sunday. I'm going to be there. So I'm going to be hanging out, doing some things. It's going to be a blast. So if you're in the Atlanta area and like pro wrestling, you'll find these guys on Facebook. You'll find these guys here. And it's a real good time. That's that good shit. They got that Attitude Era vibe about them. So it's a good time. This last show they had this month, some chick took off her weave and was beating a bitch down with it. So
unbelievable.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, I have a wrestling tape that's Dustin when he was younger, trampoline wrestling with his friends. I
Yeah.
reviewed it on my channel. Were you guys part of that at all?
No, I didn't know anything about it.
Oh, it is a treat from beginning to end. Oh, they put each other through wooden fiery tables, and they're like 16 years old. It is the funniest stuff, and I couldn't even show half of it on YouTube because it was so, it's kids beating each other up. But man, it is a laugh riot. It was a gift, the greatest gift Dustin ever gave me.
I can see you in
Extreme
spandex,
trampoline
Thundy.
wrestling.
Well, I didn't wear spandex. I wore baggy pleather pants that were silver and black.
What was your finisher?
So I had a couple. One was called Headbangers Homicide, where I had you like I was gonna do a suplex, and I pick you up and then I flip you out for a sit down face buster.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's one of them. The one I never got to pull off was my favorite Diamond Dallas Page wrestling move. My favorite diamond cutter he ever did. And I don't know if people want to watch it or if you just want to get out of here, but I could find the clip and show you my favorite diamond cutter.
I think we're all up for that. Are you guys up for that? I know you got family shit. But...
I don't know. Do we need to get out of here? Does chat want to get us out of here?
We could do a wrestling show another time, but I would like to see that.
I'm not sure I want to see Thundy in spandex. I agree.
Hey, I want to see that. I want that to be front and center.
All right. We'll show you guys this, and then we'll get out of here because we have Christmas lights to get to.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Now, we also were planning a Christmas special next month. We're still ironing out the dates. So we will get there. We're going to do a Christmas special next month. So we'll let you guys know when. But this was what I wanted to do. This is my favorite one. And if we get claimed for this, it's getting cut. So you're welcome for being here.
Yeah,
I'll just mute it.
You're in trouble.
This is my favorite diamond cutter of all time, and it's what I wanted to replicate.
Look how in shape he is, too.
And they just did it when it happened.
I feel that's awesome. That's a lot of time to be spending down there.
Boom.
Oh, that's
best
insane.
diamond cutter of all time. That's what I wanted to do for my other finisher.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, just putting someone on your shoulder like that would be crazy.
Picks him up, flips him over, and the crowd goes nuts, and he never did it again.
Oh, man, I get hurt getting out of bed sometimes.
I can't do that shit
I
now.
choke slammed a man through a table once.
Dude, I used to take steel chair shots, man. That's why there's problems. That's why I have problems, man.
I did one for.
That's why they're outlawed now.
Back when I was doing the rap thing, I did do a house show, and they hit me with a chair. But I don't think the guy liked me because he split my nose open. And that is not what we rehearsed.
All right, well, we are way over time. We were supposed to be in Omaha in an hour, and I still got to shower before we go. So we should probably wrap this bitch up with a bow and send it on home. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, well,
later.
Monday, Kill Switch Engage video. Tuesday, episode 100, Lyric Noel, Carol of the Bells metal cover. And we got, I'm not sure what else coming this week. We'll have to find out when we go to record Monday night. But Rin Nos retake, halftime on Friday, and Christmas special next month. And hopefully Dustin will be back. So thank you, everybody who are here, who watched this whole thing. I'll have to go chapter it out tomorrow when I got some time. But we appreciate you guys. Hopefully it's not too heavy with the ads in there. Maybe I'll have to go delete a few because in the last Rin video, it dropped 18 ads in there and I cut it down to 5. So
that's insane.
So yeah, we love you guys. It's been awesome. We are Cyber Skull Media. This was VHS motherfucking Mikey. This is your Hall of Fandom where fans come together and we're fucking out. Peace out, everybody. Good night.
Later.